Is this pointed at my mouth?
Yes.
Do you feel like? Okay, cool. Is this dumb?
This is locked and loaded.
What? It's locked and loaded. Oh,
Dick
wieners.
and balls.
Oh, freaking. Oh, ball axe. Did I would have.
This is already so hot.
I'm profoundly warm. This is Bob Dylan singing Espresso. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. Baby, I know that's that me. I kind of sound like an Addams Family, like Uncle Fat. I don't know what he sounds like. But say you can't sleep, baby. I
like
know.
a vampire.
Yeah, vampire.
I have to
Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. We had the same inflection on espresso. I'm so hot right now. Hey everybody,
welcome back to Nat2.
another episode of
Nat2.
Where's just the two of us?
Naturally.
So someone tried to steal our HVAC system. We live in technically it's a condo, but we rent it. You don't need to know any of that. We live in a place where other people also live. And there's many HVAC systems, but the one that got stolen is ours. It didn't get stolen,
but it got knocked over because they tried to steal it and then realized that it's really hard to steal an HVAC system while there's people like, walking around, living there, trying to do it. They're like, all right, it's like you tie some ropes around an ATM with your truck and then just like yank it out.
Yeah, and you're just like, didn't work. Now it's on its side. The reason we found this out, I'm absolutely freaking dumb as rocks, apparently, because I saw it multiple times, and every time I saw it, I thought to myself, has that always been on its side? Guess so. And then I know it hasn't. I know that, and also they don't go on their side.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it so many times, and I was just like, well, guess I am unobservant. And then I went to work. I came home from work. We walked somewhere, like, the night prior. I don't even know when. And then,
as we were going to like an appointment, our neighbor was like, hey, so this guy was trying to steal your HVAC system, and if you look, it's like all knocked over and all that. And I was asking, he was so sweet about it. Like he was like I'm going on the case. Yeah. He was like, I asked if they had security cameras, if they worked over there, and they said no. So I think that maybe I'll put a Ring doorbell down there so that I can see.
So we can catch
somebody.
the guy.
Yeah, he was like, and if I see him, I'm gonna hold him there and I'm gonna catch him until somebody shows up.
He was like, we're gonna get him, and I was like, what? And he was like, if I find that guy, I'm gonna hold him there until somebody shows up. And I was like, okay, what if instead you lived? I don't know, like, call me crazy, but someone who's gonna steal a whole HVAC system.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm sure they weren't gonna use it. I'm sure they were gonna like steal it for parts. And I was like,
duh, of course they're not gonna use it.
Yeah, they're gonna like break it and then go to use it. It's not gonna friggin' work.
Yeah.
But I did think it was funny that he felt the need to share that insight.
Yeah.
I was just like fully not concerned with why they are trying to. I would just rather
That's
that they
such a
didn't.
dude thing, though.
Yeah, he's like, by the way, I know this. Is this mean? Whoops. It is though.
Well, no, like I feel like not even just like, by the way, I know this. It's just such a guy thing to like throw out theories as to why something's happening. Which I think is kind of cute. I don't know. Like, I've been brewing up some thoughts.
I had some theories about why he was trying to steal your HVAC system that I would like to share.
Yeah.
He was really sweet though.
Yeah.
He was very like excited about the whole thing. Not like, yay, someone tried to steal your thing, but he was like, hey guys, guess what?
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm all over it. And we were like, okay. We go downstairs and we were like, well, and so they came to, of course, naturally. It would happen the day that we're supposed to before we're supposed to record.
Yeah.
And we were chilling up here doing stuff, and then you were like, I think someone's using power tools under the house. This was like a few hours after this had all happened. Maybe someone's trying to steal it again. We should go see. And so me and her and my phone went downstairs. It'd be like time to confront someone with power tools.
Yeah.
And then it fully wasn't. It was just the HVAC unit, like, screaming in agony.
Yeah. It's like, fucking kill me.
Shoot me. And we were like, cool. If that's happening while we're trying to record tomorrow, we're gonna die also.
So instead, what it decided to do was perish.
Yeah.
And now our unit doesn't have AC, and it's 80 something degrees outside, and we're nice and toasty.
Yeah. Although the situation's like, not to like toot our horn, but this crap we go through for you guys. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a labor of love, but, like, the pre-mic stands era, like, it would be the middle of summer, we'd be upstairs turning off the AC, and the entire house freaking, like, having to pause every 2 seconds while we're just like, oh, to know if I'm going, whatever. Yeah. And then you'd be like, shut up, there's an ambulance. And I'm like, I gotta maintain my emotional state. Like, I gotta ride the wave of irritation. So really, this is just like not anything at all.
Yeah.
We're usually always pretty uncomfortable.
We're always pretty hot and like
miserable. Yeah, my chair sucks, so I like sit on the very edge of it because the feet are wider than the chair. Like the base feet are wider than the chair, so I can't scoot all the way in. Thanks IKEA. Also, this chair is for children, which might be why they're like,
Monica's
you're gonna knock it over.
Small.
I am. Hey guys,
I'm small.
Hey guys, I'm small. I'm your little tiny pocket-sized DM. Pull me out of your pocket. Ask me rules. I don't know the answer. I don't know. Why don't you look it up, huh? Control F. Magic missile. You tell me. Look, hey, I gotta say, if I was a DM, I would.
If you were a DM.
If I was a real DM. Like with a party that had expectations that I knew the rules. Like a for real DM. I would be really, really passive-aggressive and self-righteous about knowing the rules. Like, if someone was like, oh, hey, is this how this works? I'd be like, I don't know.
Is that?
Look, I spent hours preparing a story. The least that you could do is read the rules. And then I would spit in their eyes and stuff. When really, I just wouldn't know the rules. I'm just saying, if you know someone who's like that, that's probably why. Probably, honestly,
they just don't know.
I feel like either it's that they know the rules really, really hardcore, so that it's like, you're just like, hey, is the sky blue? And they're like, oh, with this again. Or they don't know them, and there's no in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know them.
The other thing that happened is I became unemployed, and then became re-employed.
I thought you were going to say ungovernable. I reverted to my animal state, and
I became feral.
Yeah, I started tearing HVAC systems.
Yeah, that was me.
That was actually me.
I got a confession.
Whoopsie doodle.
Whoops.
I go downstairs. I'm like, where's Shay? Go downstairs in the middle of the night. Just growling on all fours.
Tearing
up at the HVAC system.
Doing a bad job, just breaking all my teeth.
Yeah.
No, actually. I became unemployed on my own volition. I didn't get fired. I quit.
She looks up to me is what's going on. She was like, you know what?
It's time for me to quit.
It's time for me to quit my job, too.
Nah, I quit because it was an awful place to work. I'd been there for like 5 years, and it was like relatively fine, and then very recently became horrible, and I was like, well, you know what's better than this? Unemployment. So, goodbye.
The adage that's like the only thing worse than having a job is not having a job.
That was the opposite for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I think...
Yeah.
I don't like the...
Upon reflection.
I don't like the not having any money part.
Yeah.
But what I do like is not having to go there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
But anyways, then I got reemployed, so I got another job.
Both of us jobbed up.
Couple
of ladies, a couple of working women. Yeah, and I lumbered my own self with a full-time job again. I was just like, I'll do part-time, and then I'll have time to, like, maybe, for example, write this podcast. And no, but I mean, money is needed, but, like, I'm like, so when I forget what we rolled for disguises in the last episode, I didn't have time to check. Everyone's gonna have to have a little 40 hours a week grace for your girl.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. What am I doing? Working. I don't work it. I was trying to sound like work it. Harder, better, faster, stronger.
That sounds terrifying.
And then you gotta be Kanye West.
Let's get it started. I don't know what he says. Anyways, in the last episode of Nat 2,
that was me drinking it.
Cold, refreshing,
cold
Nat 2.
Bubbles.
That's your match sound that you made.
No, that's...
Okay.
You don't need a tss with a match. What kind of matches you lighting?
Sizzle.
Sizzle matches? Stupid.
Duh.
Is definitely opening a can of...
So, in the last episode of Nat 2, it was just the group, okay. Saying just the group.
I was going to say, okay, that narrows it down to no one at all.
Tavamil, Yezi, Iffy, Thalen, Vatil, and Senthed.
Golly, and we play all of them.
I know.
Sure was.
So Yezi woke up to a message from Lucien and only got part of it because she was asleep. And she decided to send back basically the world's worst plan.
Yeah.
Just being like, come to the castle town.
Shut up. I was asleep until now. I'm also hungover.
Yeah. And so basically the last episode was them theory crafting about what was going on. I mean, obviously they had to find Iffy because they didn't know what room she was in. Yezi accomplished that. Tavamil and Thalen both took off their disguises because they're like, well, okay, we're not in Waypoint Town anymore where everyone's looking for me, so we'll just take it off. Tavamil would have to take it off anyways to see the king. Thalen has no one looking for him, so he's like, whatever. And then Yezi's like, I'll keep mine, but I have to kind of re-up it. And she did a serviceable job, but it wasn't the best. And so they did that. Iffy had a couple conversations. She, obviously she talked to Vatil about just not wanting to leave and them kind of finding each other again after her having to leave, and then how that was going to work out. And then Iffy had a conversation with Yezi about getting it together, because she was like, you can't be getting pissed drunk when you've got deadly assassins looking for you and the entirety of the Wethway clan and maybe other folks.
Yeah, and Yezi's like, no, that's why I got drunk.
Yeah.
Duh, idiot.
And so there's that. Iffy also apologized to Thalen for being a jerk. And Tavamil was like, hey, can we all maybe, like, chill out a bit? I kind of want to know what's going on. And so then they all went into the room that Iffy and Vatil were staying in to theory craft about what's going on and kind of plan. And so basically what they came up with as a theory is that, one, there's probably somebody waiting for her at the castle town. That the likelihood of the summons being real is slim. And that obviously it has nothing to do with the people who wanted her at the waypoint, because the people who want her at the waypoint wouldn't try to send her to the castle town because they had no guarantee that that was going to make her go into town anyways, like to go get stuff. So they were like, okay, so there's 2 entities involved at least. The king may not be involved at all,
yeah.
Or maybe he is. Like, we haven't confirmed that, but the circumstances surrounding it were odd enough that this seemed fishy. And so, if somebody wanted her to go into the castle town, they are probably waiting there for her. And so there's that kind of aspect of it. There's also them learning about Tavmiel's dad, and that the reason why he had to leave was because he was labeled a traitor, because he decided that he was going to help the Wethway people during the war instead of his own Talenthi clan, because he had felt that it was unfair, because the Wethway people were initially a really small clan. And now they've expanded into a larger clan. Are they larger than the Talenthi clan now, or?
They're, like, comparably sized.
Okay, yeah.
Like, but it has more to do with, like, the amount of land that belongs to them,
rather than population.
Yeah, population. The Talenthi clan buries them in population, but, like, land size, it's, like, comparable.
Okay. So there's that. And so they decided that what was going to happen was that Tavmiel, Ife, and Thalen are all going to go into the castle town. They're going to redirect Lucien and Ethiod to El Hallen, which is a coastal town, to get them away from the castle town because they should not be near it. Yezi is going to meet up with them there, and hopefully they will send Fingers to replace Yezi in the party so that they still have, a decent size. If he sent that message off, and that was about it, I would say. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't think I am.
I feel like that is the gist.
Cool. Whose character sheets do I need out?
Theod and Finch. Theod.
All right, how does Douglas Finch Gween talk? He talks like this. I'm Douglas Finch Gween. And I'm Ethiod.
Aircore.
Aircore means rock.
Ethiod rock. Friggin' this... Okay. You ever just decide that something is gonna be true about a society because of something? I mean, Mishun, I had to remember that. I had to remember for a second. I was like, does she freaking know his name? Am I about to name reveal? Mishun means peridot.
Yeah.
And Ethiod's last name means rock. So
what if the Dazer clan are like miners?
Well, you're
like a lot of people work in the mines.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like I was just like, gems, got it. There you go. Okay, that's a thing. I think probably that's a thing. But then also there's, like, Ethiod would know this, so I can say it. There's like an active volcano near, so friggin' rocks coming out the cut with the rocks. So like, what do we name our child? Rock boy, rock man.
Aircore is their last name.
No, okay. Someone at some point named the Aircore. The Aircore became a thing. Sounds like some Nike shoes. You say like
Aircore.
The Aircore.
Aircore. Ethiod Aircore.
Esiod Aircore. So a lot has happened in the folks including Tavmiel et al.'s group, but not so much has happened. Things happened in the time that they were all talking with Ti'al, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But the last thing that happened in their universe is that Lucien sent to Yezi.
Yes.
So, just to, like, place us back in that period, Lucien has returned to the room to make this potion to heal Finch's arm. And oh gosh, is this true? Tell me if I'm wrong. Sent Finch to go do something.
Finch left because he was upset.
Right, the Fingers made him upset.
Yeah.
Lucien's brewing this potion. And so it's Lucien, Fingers, and Ethiod in the room, just them three, and Lucien sent to Yezi.
Yes.
So that's the situation. And this is while Lucien's waiting for the potion to brew.
Mm-hmm.
So what Yezi said is...
All well, be at castle today. I will not go to castle, meet you outside gates. Watch out for guards. Don't message me so early.
Angry. So, Lucien hears that.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers and Ethiod hear, just to recap on this, I know whatever, but they heard him talk, but they don't hear Yezi's response, so they just see Lucien, like, pause for a second, and then he says, he like, looks up his fingers and he says, well, that was a mistake.
What?
She was a bit cross with me. I guess she hadn't woken up yet.
I told you that maybe we should have waited.
Well, I thought, I guess foolishly, that they'd be getting ready. Well, I mean, I don't know, man, you know, what'd she say? Nothing of any value, really. I mean, I don't mean to, but truly, I mean, all she said was things that we knew already. We're going to be at a castle. She's not going to go. She said that she'll meet us outside the gate, so she didn't answer my question at all. I mean...
What do you think that maybe maybe you woke her up?
Well, I mean, I did. That was clear.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I mean, you know, was she going to be able to get her faculties together to...
Well, also, maybe she didn't hear some of it, you know?
I mean, either way, we'll just have to... She said, we'll meet them outside the gate. I mean, that's evident.
Bad.
What do you mean?
He's like looking at both Fingers and Lucien. He's like, you know, I did a pretty good job with the disguises and stuff, but whether or not that's going to hold up to the discerning eye of a million fucking guards is questionable.
I see. You mean...
the gates will be guarded, right?
What I mean is, the way I interpreted it is to say that we would just meet somewhere outside the gates. Do you think she meant literally at the gates?
No, because I don't think Yezi would be that stupid.
Okay, so...
Okay,
look, Fingers is like a little miffed. Look, okay, so I agree, maybe not like the greatest place to meet, but we just gotta get to them before they go there. I mean, is there...
Well, can you talk to her again? Now we know she's awake.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to waste it. I mean, I've only got... Besides, we have to go through this song and dance again.
I guess so.
I don't think we ought to. I mean, maybe we'll get a bit closer. This is what I don't want to do. All right, she's awake, but clearly they've not had a moment to talk to each other. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So she probably still wouldn't know it would be a waste of a potion.
That's true.
So we'll give it a bit more time. Maybe once we're on the way there, I think I'll ask. He's going to, like, look at Fingers kind of sideways and say, I think I'll talk to Iffy this time. And Fingers is going to, like, he's, like, you can tell that he's, like, you know, like, okay, kind of, like, whatever about it. Well, I mean, so basically, the only thing that's different is now they know what we're going to do. Is that right? I mean, yeah, I don't think that...
Well, at least we know that everyone's alive and good, and...
That's true.
They know we are alive and good.
I mean, if she was asleep, that means... I mean, I'd imagine they're not asleep outside if she's slept the whole night through. You know what I mean? Not maybe they found somewhere to sleep.
Oh, well, David sent it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him, but I mean, you know, probably he knows the area.
Well,
if he's a trader or something. What is he?
Yeah, basically, I mean, he runs a general store, so he's got to go get, like, supplies and stuff. But I imagine he's already come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought... Is he not going to take them all the way to the castle town?
I mean, I guess they're there, close enough.
Oh, yeah.
They would have been able to make it, especially if they were in a carriage. I'm surprised they didn't. I mean, I guess I don't know when they got there, but either way, they're going to the castle today. Was Finch where was he going? He was just leaving?
I think that Lucien asked him to leave because he was gonna do the sending, and he didn't want Finch around. And I think Finch just went, okay, because he was just sad. And I think that Finch legit was just gonna go, like, sit at the bar.
He, like, shakes a glass, and his mom, like, pours some milk in it or whatever. What's going on, Finchy?
Nothing. Just being a kid is hard. Nobody listens to me. Everybody thinks that I'm stupid.
I don't think you're stupid, sweetheart.
Thank you, Mommy.
Well, we'll get you some, you already had some breakfast, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, have some milk.
Do you have any heavy cream? I think I need something a little bit stronger.
Finch, you know what that does to your stomach.
I don't care that I'm lactose intolerant. I do it out of love. And maybe one day my body will be strong enough and it'll go away and I won't feel upset tummy time.
Finch, she's gonna, like, get on your level. Is that what this is all about?
What?
You feel like you gotta be stronger so that you can handle the...
No! I can drink milk whenever. I don't need to go on an adventure to drink milk. I'm strong enough to handle it.
Alright, she's gonna kind of, like, look at you and she pats your... Is the pot on your head? Or on the backpack?
I think it's on the backpack.
Okay, cool. She's gonna, like, pat your head, and that's...
Do you know where Jack is?
Well, I think he's getting ready. He told me he was gonna go with you guys.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he's probably in his room.
I'm gonna go bother him.
She's gonna, like, give you, like, a little smile. Do you bring the milk with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on my tab.
She, like, rolls her eyes. So you go in your little adventuring pack, the pot.
He's, like woefully, like, dragging his finger against the wall.
And you go to Jack's room.
Yeah. And
you see Jack is just, do you, like, the door shut, so you don't see anything, actually?
He just opens the door.
So when you don't knock
no.
or anything like that. So, well... When you open the door, good roll, perception check.
12.
You see, quickly Jack shove something under his bed and stand up.
I think that he just, like, stares at Jack.
Jack's just, like, stares down at you. Are you ready to go?
Why are you coming?
What do you mean, why am I coming? You don't want me to come?
Well, it's not that I don't want you to come, but I don't need a supervisor.
Maybe I'm not coming to supervise you.
Why are you coming then?
Maybe I want to go on an adventure too.
Why do you want to go on an adventure?
Why
you never want to leave the tavern.
Adventure?
You know why I want to go on an adventure.
Why?
Because I want to build character development. And I don't think that I can build character development unless I'm weaving the nest, flying the coop. You never want to leave the tavern. You were gone forever. And now you never want to leave. And that's why you don't have a girlfriend, because you never want to go anywhere and you don't meet ladies.
He kind of, like, looks off to the side.
You're always here. And now all of a sudden you want to leave? Also, you never want to go to the castle town. You say that the castle town is like coast. So I don't get why you're coming.
He's just kind of looming, like he's like just like standing looking down at you, and you can
Finch
see
has like one hand on his hip, like the other like holding the glass like a fucking like trophy mom with a martini.
Sassy. He's like holding, it's like just like a glass of milk, but he's like doing when you like aerate your cocktail or something.
It has ice in it for some reason, so it's like making noise.
Jack is just like looking down at you, and you can see that his like, if you look around his room, you can see that it looks like no one has ever been in there in the history of anyone's life. It is immaculate. Like, no, it looks like a fake room, like you guys have for show. And he has a backpack on, and there's no wrinkles in it. Like, it is, everything is immaculate. Like, he's got a backpack, he's got, like, water, everything is exactly where it should be, and he's just, like, standing there looking at you. And he's like, I just want to keep you safe, little buddy.
Safe?
He blinks slowly.
All white. He, like, goes to the door and closes it, and he, like, walks forward a little. He's like, white, level with me. Wee, why do you want to come? You don't have to lie to me.
He's gonna, like, look. As you walk towards him, like, march up towards him, the only thing that moves is his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, his head is still on the same level plane. He's just kind of looking down his nose at you.
You know, I think that Finch, like, climbs up on the bed, like, shoes and all, and walks across the bed to be, like, his same height level. Okay. Almost. He's still a little shorter.
Yeah. When you do that, you realize that Jack is not looking at you. He's looking at the shoe trail on your bed, on his bed.
Do you want me to take my shoes off?
Well, it's too late for all that now, isn't it?
Well, if you're coming, you're not going to be sleeping in this bed, so... Can you just tell me why you're coming? I'll be safe. I'm with a doctor.
Seems like you think there's a reason that I'm coming. That something changed or something.
Well, am I wrong?
What do you think changed?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
He's looking down at you.
Part of flying the coop and being independent is not being buckled to one of my older family members. If you come with me, then that doesn't mean that I'm being independent, because it's like if Dad came with me. Because you're like grown and all that.
You can say whatever you want, Finch, but I'm still gonna come.
Fine, but just tell me.
I already told you I want to keep you safe, little buddy.
Safe from what?
You don't know what's gonna happen out there.
Why would something bad happen?
Lots of bad things have happened.
Like what?
He, like, looks off to the side. Like, dramatically. He's just staring off to the side.
Jack. I'll be fine. You don't have to come. Wee. He, like, pokes his cheek. Jack. He, like, turns around and he hops off the bed. He's like, look, just because... And he, like, holds his glass up. Mm-hmm. Just because you're coming doesn't mean that I have to listen to you. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to listen to you. So, just so we're clear about that. Don't say anything if you agree. Okay. And he turns and leaves.
Do you shut the door?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you shut the door behind you. While that's going on in the other room, Lucien's like, alright, which one do you want us to go get squirt?
I think that maybe I should.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, mate.
But just so we're all in agreement, no more making him sad.
I didn't mean to make him sad.
Okay. So maybe just don't talk to him.
Maybe I won't talk to him.
Okay.
Cool.
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you, man.
What is this?
Go get the kid.
Fine.
Oh, and you get up to go, presumably.
Yeah.
So before you do that, Lucian's going to say, oh, mate, what was that?
I said, yeah.
It's making noise.
Why you are always making
Look, listen,
fun
mate.
No,
So,
let me finish my goddamn sentences.
he, like, sits up straight and looks at you.
You're always making fun of the way that I talk, is what I was going to say. Like you don't talk funny.
Do I talk funny?
Yeah.
You know, you're the first person who's ever told me that.
Oh, really? I'm special.
You are.
Mm.
I think I talk normal. I think you lot just talk funny.
You lot. I think I talk normal. I just think you lot talk funny.
What's weird about that? Look, mate, neither of us know what we're talking about.
What?
I mean, Fingers, you know, he can make fun of the way we talk common.
I guess so.
Yeah, so, what was I going to say? Piercing hell. You're going to go give... Oh, yes.
I guess it doesn't matter. Goodbye.
Goodness, Lucian. Well, I got distracted by this one. So, it's going to hurt, right?
What?
My healing is on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on, mate. He's going to, like, snap in front of
Don't
you.
fucking do that to me.
It's going to hurt.
Okay.
A lot. So, if he wants to bring someone with him...
Okay.
To like hold his hand or something like that. That might be a good idea.
I will present that to him as an option.
Please do.
Okay.
Now run along now.
He's gonna like stand up straight and salute.
Lucian's gonna like wave him away.
That's gonna leave and go find Finch.
Cool. So you Ethion shuts the door. You hear in the hallway Meredith like freaking, you know, yelling over the kids. Like you can hear like, and she's like, you gotta put the shirt on. We're not leaving unless you got a shirt on, like that.
Yeah.
You hear that and you're like, great, I don't have to deal with that. Oh. And you go find Finch. Where's Finch now?
Finch is like, I think he's just sitting in the hallway drinking his milk. He's got, like, his knees up, back against the wall, like, arms dangling in between his knees, just being like, nobody counts. He's just, like, singing a little ditty.
Nobody knows my struggles. You good roll perception check, Anthony.
17.
You hear a little voice singing that in one of the halls.
Nobody knows my struggles. I'm just a kid with no agency. Ethion's like, He like walks over to where it is and like sees Finch.
Is Finch pretty distracted?
I think Finch is like staring at his milk.
Roll a perception check for Ethion's approach.
9.
Okay. So, Ethion approaches and then Finch reacts as though he's rolled a 9.
Okay. Nobody likes me.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves me. Finch. Ah! Good gobbler. Good what? Nothing. How long have you been standing now? I just got here. Okay. What do you want? Sorry, I just, your arm is broken and I've been sent to get you because the thing, I guess, is ready. Oh, the doctor is ready. Yeah. He's all sterile and ready to perform an operation. I don't fucking know. You're really weird. Look, so are you. You're singing about nobody loves me. What even? So you have been standing there longer. No, you're just fucking loud. I'm not that loud. You are. I could hear you from down the hall. I just have a good set of lungs on me. Okay. Look, can we get this over with, please? Why is Jack coming? Because he wants to. Well, he told me that it's because he wants to keep me safe. Okay, maybe that's why he wants to. What's the real reason? I'm telling you the real reason. If you don't tell me the real reason, I'll just tell everyone, oh my fucking god. Why can't you just believe that that's the real reason? Because he never wants to leave the tavern. So I know that it's not because he's worried about me, because he could be worried about me all he wants, but it wouldn't make him want to leave the tavern. He's always here, and I'm always doing stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not like going on adventures and stuff, but I'm not at the tavern all the time, and he never leaves. We ask if he wants to go into town, and he says no, and we ask if he wants to go to the castle town and see Lioness, and he says no. He says that the castle town is like cursed. Cursed? Yeah. Well, I don't know why. He just says things. He just says things and it doesn't make any sense. Okay. I mean, look, I'm telling you the truth. He just wants to come. I mean, he didn't tell us why. He just...
Go ahead, roll a persuasion check as Ethiad.
Okay.
And you can oppose that as Finch, if you'd like.
16 persuasion for Ethiad. 8 insight for Finch. So he's like squinting at him, and Ethiad's like just standing there being like, okay, so you want your bone to be like fixed, right? Yeah. Don't tell anyone that I was singing. Okay. Oh, yes, I forgot. It's going to hurt a lot. What, my bone being fixed? Yes. I thought the whole point of it was that it wasn't gonna hurt anymore. I think that it won't. After, but I mean, I can imagine a bone being slammed back together and what. I don't fucking know how these things work. I was just told this, so do you want your, mom to come with you? Why are you yelling at me? I'm sorry, I'm not. I am just overwhelmed.
You hear a door creak open and footsteps in your direction.
Ethiad's gonna look.
Finch would know that it's coming from Jack's room.
Yeah.
You just hear footsteps, approaching.
I'm not yelling, sorry. I'm just a loud person. So... Can we go? I mean, if you don't want anyone, it's just going... if you want someone to hold your hand. No. I'm strong, and I'm independent, and I don't need nobody.
You hear, from behind, you hear someone say, "Are you sure, Finch?"
And Ethiad's gonna, look behind him.
And you see, obviously, Finch's dad, he's like, "You sure you don't want me to come, Finch?"
I'm so. This is the start of my adventure, getting my bones swammed back together.
But I don't know. I think I ought to be there, Finch. You know?
I'm a big boy now.
Just to make sure everything's all right.
Everything will be all right. Probably. Yes, everything will be all right.
Well, I'm going to come with you, Finch.
No, already Jack is coming with me. Why can't I do one thing by myself?
Getting your broken arm reset? That's the part that you are intently doing by yourself?
Well, I can't do anything else by myself, so it might as well be this.
He's gonna like
whoever wants to come can come.
He's gonna like put his hand on Finch's shoulder, kind of like conspiratorially pull him over to him and say, Finch, I know that you're a big boy and that you need to do big boy things.
Yes.
In order to grow and mature. But I don't know. I mean, historically.
Yes.
I mean, Finch, think about it realistically. You drink heavy cream and you have a tummy ache and you're in bed for the rest of the day.
Oh, powerful. I'm growing up. I'm getting character development. And with character development, hopefully my body will upgrade.
Your dad like raises an eyebrow and he says, all right, well, if you don't want me to be there when you upgrade, my little boy's growing up.
Can we go do this now?
He's gonna go over to Ethiad and he's gonna reach out and put his hand on your shoulder. Do you let him?
I think that Ethiad like kind of tenses and freezes up.
And he puts his hands on his shoulder and says, make sure he takes good care of my little boy.
Yep.
And he's gonna like he's gonna like look at Finch and say, I'll be nearby.
Is his hand still on Ethiad's shoulder? He's just like looking down at it.
If you need it, as he talks, he's like squeezing Ethiad's shoulder, just like absentmindedly. If you need anything, Finch, all right, you just holler and I'll come running.
Oh, if you hear me hollering now, though, that might be because it's painful, but it will go away. Cool, so can we go?
He's gonna like pat Ethiad on the shoulder. And he's gonna like say, I'm almost done getting the carriage ready, so I'll go finish those preparations.
Solid.
He's gonna like nod and he like ruffles Finch's hair.
Oh.
I knew you were gonna make a noise. And presumably Ethiad goes to take Finch to get his arm fixed.
He's like head down. He's like, all right, come on.
Good roller perception check, both Ethiad and Finch.
Ethiad got a 6. Finch got a 22.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Finch, you hear footsteps walking behind you like a good decent distance.
Finch like turns around.
And you see Jack just like walking behind you in your direction, but like a good like ways away.
What?
He just keeps walking. He's not looking at you, he's just looking straight.
He like turns back and follows Ethiad.
My brother was so annoying.
My stupid brother.
He doesn't seem to have increased in speed at all.
Okay.
So you guys get back to the room.
Finch locks the door.
And Lucien, like when you open the door, Lucien kind of like gives everybody like a nod.
Ethiad looks so uncomfortable.
Fingers is doing like, you know how you can make like an ostrich with your fingers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's like lamenting the fact that he can't. Like, you can see him trying to like do it with like what he's got, and he's like one-eyed abomination. Lucian's like looking at him, like trying to figure out if he's supposed to think it's funny or like supposed to. He's not sure. And you walk in, and mercifully that ends, and then he like nods, and he's like sees you lock the door, Finch, and he like raises an eyebrow.
Jack was following me. I want to be an independent boy and do this all by myself.
All right, mate. Well,
great. I think that I'm going to keep the door unlocked.
I think that's probably a good idea.
No!
Mate, come on.
What?
We've got you in here. You're going to be uncomfortable when your family can't get to you. I don't think that's how that works at all. You said your brother was following behind you.
Yes.
Let him in. I mean, if this is where he's coming.
Just unlock the door. If he wants to come in, he can come in. Okay, this is what. All right. Like goes and unlocks the door. I feel like Ethiod's like, I don't know how families work.
Lucien is gonna like he's like getting everything ready to whatever. And Fingers is just like chilling in the corner, kind of like vaguely looking over, like seeing if he could help, and then he doesn't know what's going on. So he's like, I'm just gonna keep making shapes, I guess. And Lucian's like, he's got everything on like the bedside table. There's like a potion, and it's kind of like, it looks kind of like honey, but more like thinner, like less viscous. Yeah. And it's got like little bits of floating green unknown herb looking stuff in it. And it's in like he's got like vials that are empty for this purpose, you know? So it's in a vial like that. And he like shakes it up, puts it there, and then kind of like gestures for Finch to like sit on the bed.
Finch like sits, has his legs hanging over.
And Ethiod, where are you?
I think Ethiod just goes and sits by Fingers. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. You know how you can like do like an ostrich?
What?
Lucien, do it. Lucien looks over at him and is like, no, what? Hold on a minute, mate. What are you talking? He's like, goes back to what he was doing, and Fingers just goes,
I don't know what an ostrich is.
Look, can I touch your hands?
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you. And he like puts your fingers together, you know, and he like gets you to kind of do. He's like, no, you gotta make your middle fingers touch in the middle. Okay. Yeah. And then you put a pointer finger over and then it kind of looks like eyes.
Yeah.
And you put your thumbs together, and then there you go.
Is that what's an ostrich?
It's like an animal. But you can make the mouth open and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, when I do it, it's all jacked up. So I was trying to make it less jacked up.
You can make a cyclops.
Okay, is that good?
I think cyclopses are cool. If he's kind of like fun. Ooh.
Fingers looks at you, says ooh, and then looks over at Lucien as though to be like, that was out of pocket, right? Lucien looks back and kind of looks like uncomfortable. Anyway,
I'm going to sit here quietly.
That's a good idea. I think I'll
and reflect on my actions and who I am as a person. Maybe
that's probably a bad idea. Actually, no thoughts.
Yeah,
cool. And Fingers is just gonna like stare at a wall. And Lucien, Finch kind of hears as that's going on. Finch hears like vaguely them talking. And Lucien kind of like chuckles fondly. He's just like, those guys, you know, what you gonna do?
Fix my broken arm.
Yes, sir. And he's gonna like pop the cork off the potion, and he says, it's gonna taste awful first thing, so just prepare for that.
Why is this whole process bad?
Well, actually, it has to taste awful. It won't do what it's meant to do. So, look, I didn't make the ruse to this, mate. I'm just telling you, this is what it's going to be like.
It has to taste awful?
It does, yeah. If you can cover up the taste, but it doesn't really go away. But if you try and change the taste, it changes the molecular structure of the thing, and then it doesn't do what it's meant to do. So it literally has to taste like this. Yeah, I mean, usually I could flavour it with something, but you've got slim pickings here, so...
Okay.
Any more questions?
What?
Do you have any more questions? I'm genuinely asking you. I'm not...
Is it instant?
Well, I mean, it's going to be like this. You're going to drink it, it's going to taste awful. It takes about like 30 seconds, depending on how bad the break is, and yours isn't so awful. So during that time, you're going to feel things moving around in your arm.
Oh.
It's not going to be pleasant. It's going to hurt. If you'd like, and he's going to like take a rag out of his bag. He's like, you can bite down on this. I mean, it's going to hurt. You sure you don't want your brother here?
I'm sure.
All right. And then it'll be good as new. I mean, it's going to be a bit... Let me amend that. It's going to be... You've got to be gentle with it, but it's not going to hurt like this. You can move about, all that.
And I'll be able to turn into a wet.
Yeah, but you got to, you got to take it easy, mate, for a few days. I mean, with your arm, to let it really shore up.
But turning into a wet will be fine.
Yeah, mate, you can turn into a rat. You turn into whatever you want to.
Cool.
But as long as you're not banging your arm against rocks or something like that.
I'll try not to bang my arm against wax.
Good lad. And he's gonna like... You're like propped up on like some pillows or something. He's gonna hand you the potion. He's like, you want me to do it? Do you want to do it yourself?
I'll do it myself.
All right. And you can see... Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay. 15.
Lucien looks like, if you've ever been in a situation where you think that something is not going to be as spicy as it is, and someone who just had it is trying to tell you that you made a bad decision, and so he's like, like he looks very, he looks like he's already feels bad for you.
Yeah.
And he's gonna hand it to you, and say, all right.
All right. He takes it, he drinks it all.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like, ugh. Like, takes, like, his eyes get really wide. He takes the biggest breath in and lets out the most ear-piercing shriek. Like, the windows are rattling.
I was gonna make you roll a con save to not do that, but if you want, that's me. Good roll a con save anyway. I wanted something else.
10.
Cool. So you drink the potion. When it enters your mouth, at first it tastes a little bit sweet, and then your mouth is full of just the most medicinal. It tastes like honey, like Ricola flavored honey.
Oh, yeah.
But like more herby. Like Ricola's supposed to taste kind of okay, and this tastes none of that. And it's like, it feels like it's filling your lungs practically. Uh-huh. That's how thick it is. It's like drinking mochi. Like, it's so thick.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's like weird because it's like you feel it going down, but it's like coating everything. Yeah, so it's like not, you can feel it go down all the way into your body, and then you feel it kind of just like seeping into your arm. And where it starts, like where the kind of like swelling and pain and whatever starts in your arm, from that point on down, your arm is completely numb. And all you feel is your fingertips tingling. And then all of a sudden, it's like numb and cold and nothing. And then at the very edges of your arm, it starts getting hot. And then the heat just like cranks up. And your arm is just burning. And you can feel the like friction of your bones grinding against each other. Like all of the worst. So it's not just painful.
Yeah.
It's like... It's viscerally from your soul, you know that something is deeply wrong.
Yeah.
Like, it is misery. You let out this shriek, and as you do, Lucien, Ethiod, and Fingers see that the door is practically torn off its hinges, and Jack is just standing in the doorway. Like, all he's doing is standing and watching. And and like watching you just like shriek your little heart out.
Yeah.
You can see behind him kind of down the hallway, and you see people like you can see people sticking their heads like out of their rooms, like whatever coming around the corner.
Yeah.
You can hear feet running like in your direction. And Lucien at first when you were like looking uncomfortably, Lucian's face was very like passive, like yeah, and then all of a sudden when you are like blood curdling scream, he looks surprised.
Oh yeah,
like your reaction is like even more intense than he imagined would happen. Fingers fully stands up.
Yeah, so does Ethion.
Yeah, Finger stands up. Jack just in the doorway, and then you also see Meredith, Sana, Leela, like a smattering of other kids just like show up outside of this room as like Finch screams. How long does your scream last? I said the thing will last about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the 30 seconds and then it slowly goes like it doesn't hurt anymore.
You see, like, you have caused such a ruckus. You see, Lucien is he looks at you in horror. Like, he looks at you and then looks at Ethiod and Fingers is looking at him like, what are you looking at me for, man? You've caused whatever this is. His eyes, like, flash back to Finch with, like, this, like, shocked expression on his face. And then Jack opens the door, and then he's just staring up at Jack in, like... He's like completely expressionless and his eyes are just like wide open, and Jack is like mirroring his expression looking directly at Lucien.
I think that Finch sits up, doesn't even care that there's a bunch of people, and just starts unwrapping his arm. He's like, it's all fixed. Like, he's so nonchalant.
Yeah, like everyone is staring directly at this, and you hear Meredith go, hey, so crazy, but I thought I heard, you know, maybe a blood-curdling scream from...
Oh, that was me.
Oh, that was just me. I was just screaming. Lucian's looking up at Jack, and Jack is looking down with, like, no expression. Lucien goes, say, he's alright, man. And Lucien is, like, not moving at all, just, like, sitting there. And Jack isn't moving at all, and they're just, like, staring at each other, like, afraid to make a move. And you hear your mom, Finch, go, Finch, what was that about?
What?
Are you all right, son?
I'm fine. Look, I can move it around. And he's, like, shaking his arm around.
I think I'm gonna go lie down. Your mom, like runs off. And your dad is just, like, he's looking at you with the most, like, what did I tell you?
I think Finch, like, kind of, like, bounces off the bed, like, brushes off his trouser, and he's like, well, we should all go now. What? Are you sure you're fine? Yeah, I'm totally cool.
Okay, well, if you guys want to, get the thing, the carriage, get in it, go get it inside of it. We'll be right behind you.
All right.
Jack, like, looks at you.
Mm.
Do you pay any attention to him at all?
I think Finch is, like, walking out of the room, like, like he pushes past a couple people, but I think that he grabs onto Jack's, like, finger, like his index finger, and, like, pulls him along.
When you do that, Jack is gonna reach down and pick you up by the armpits.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, lift you onto his shoulders.
Onwards.
I like the idea that you like, stick a finger at you, like, onwards, as he's doing that.
Yeah.
And you guys just start walking, and he has to duck every so often so you don't crack your head. on a beam. Finch like puts the pot on his head.
Yeah, honestly, puts the pot like as protection.
As protection. Cool. So Jack starts walking. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
As Finch.
Finch, yeah.
17.
You can feel Jack's like shaking a little bit.
Are you all right?
What?
Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
You're shaking. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Oh. It's kind of hot. He starts like fanning himself.
Are you alright, Finchy?
Yeah, I'm good as new. That stuff Wee does the trick. You gotta try it sometime. I mean, there is the part that hurts a lot, and it hurts so badly, but do I feel like I was just unboxed? Unwrapped and unboxed.
Oh, Finch. I've tried it before.
Have you? What'd you try it for?
Let's get in the carriage. And he like does one final big duck under the front door. And you can see like your dad is kind of like in tow. Like, it's been a big day already. It's so early, and yet he's also like, as he goes by, he's just like, oh yes, well, you see, my son broke his arm. Sorry about the noise. And then it was fixed, and he was it's like you hear that behind you, and you hear your mom going
damage control.
Yeah, your mom's just like, he's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. She's like just like waving people off. And the boys see Meredith be like, she's gonna like sneak into the room and like kind of be like, like there's people watching, and she's just like, oh, you know how boys like to scream, and then she's like, what did you do to him? Oh, I didn't expect him to react like that, really.
Look, I think that this is a really bad... We need to keep this in mind, that he is a lot
to deal with all the time. Every single component of this has been a nightmare.
If we get into trouble... if we get into trouble...
like looks up at you. He's like trying to maintain like seriousness, and he's like, yeah, mate, if we get into trouble.
Look, that's how you talk all of the time. Milk. Will.
What were you gonna
go
say? He's right.
If we get into trouble, and he reacts in a way that is a lot, that's not going to be great.
Well, I mean, it's good to know, but really, I mean, I'm not joking when I say that was surprising. I knew it was going to hurt. I didn't expect him to.
Have you ever used it on a kid?
I have. Ethiod.
What?
Kids get hurt all the time.
Well, I don't fucking know. Maybe you haven't.
I mean, look, they usually cry. I mean, sometimes they pass out, but they usually don't unleash that, especially... I mean, listen, I don't want to say anything, but not little boys. Especially like that, who wants to be all independent and stuff. I didn't expect it.
Okay, well, now we know he's like this.
Mom... Yes, no thanks to you. We're all ready to go.
What did you want us to do?
I'm not talking to you, am I? And she's like looking right at Fingers, and Fingers is kind of like sheepishly. He's got like both of his hands behind his head, and he's like, I had a lot going on, And she's like, did you? Well, I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, we're ready to go. Just if you guys could just be a little bit more or less conspicuous, maybe we'll make it there, huh?
We're not being conspicuous.
Anyway, so we'll make our way out to the carriage and see you there, huh?
Okay.
And she's gonna like look at Lucien, and she's like, so you next, huh? And he like looks up at her, and he's like, For what? And she's like, well, I mean, didn't you, it's not like you didn't make 2? Oh, that enough for the one. All right. And she's gonna she looks at him like she's pissed off. And she's just like, sure, why not? And she leaves and is just throws her hands up and is like, everything's fine and it's gonna be great. All right, kids, let's get on another carriage. She goes and grabs them, shuts the door, and Fingers is grabbing his few belongings that he had. Do you have anything you need to collect?
No, I think Ethiad takes the Dragons 101 book, but I think he already has everything on him, so I think that's the only other thing that he takes.
Lucien is you can see he's got little bottles lined up on the table that have can you read Elvish?
No.
They have tape, the equivalent, and livtle labels on them, and dates, it's all varied Lucien flavor. Yeah. And they all have labels in Elvish and stuff, and you can see that he's fitting a lot more into the bag that he has than it looks like he should be able to fit into it. I mean, even when he pulled out the bread, it looked like the biggest thing you've seen him take out of that bag is a bottle of water, the one that fills infinitely, and it looked about the size of the bag. So so the fact that more things are coming out of it is very Mary Poppins.
Bag of holding, baby.
And standard issue. And he's lining stuff up on the thing, and it's just presumably inventory, seeing what he's got, whatever, and he's putting it back in, getting his crap together. Fingers is gonna kind of stand up, brush his clothes off, look at Lucien, who's his bad leg is out, just sticking out straight. The other one's off the bed, and he's turned very unnaturally to do this on the bedside table, and he kind of looks, and Fingers is just looming over him, just watching him, and Lucien doesn't realize at all. He's just wrapped up in what he's doing, and kind of finishes and looks up and then notices Fingers, and he's like, can I help you? You look not great.
You've looked not great since I've met you, so I don't really know what your standard self is.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, mate.
Are you really not able to make another one of those?
No.
Okay.
Not with what I've got. I mean, it's not just the ingredients, it's the thing it's in. I mean, I know they all look basically the same. He gestures to the whatever, and he's but it's got to be a certain vial.
What?
Yeah. Not the whole thing. I mean, it's quite, look, mate, if I could make those all day, I would, but...
Alchemy is stupid.
I just had the 2, and I've just got 1 now. I mean, I know it's a bit usable now, but I've not got the ingredients, so...
Alright, well...
So what? Come on, man. There's nothing you can do. I mean... I could make it. It's not going to do a whole lot, meaningfully. It's just going to probably, take the edge off.
Isn't that
Take
good?
the edge off? What? What do you mean? Well, I don't want to waste it, so I mean.
But it wouldn't be wasting it if that means that you're not going to, sweat your makeup off because you're in so much pain.
Well, I might do that anyway. And he
Please don't say that.
He looks out the window. It's not awful. The prior day was not awful either. Still a little nippy. And this night was cold, actively. And he looks hopefully out the window. And And he like fingers like, it won't be a waste, man. Look, even if you were gonna sweat, you maybe it's the middle of summer and you're gonna sweat everything off, you gross sweat ball. I don't know.
Nice one.
Thanks. Even if you were gonna, I don't know. I'm not good and creative and smart and can think of scenarios. Shouldn't be a damn problem. But it wouldn't be a waste. What are you talking about?
Remember what we talked about? You need to respect yourself more. I think that this is an exercise in that.
He's gonna, like, look up at you both, and he's like, look, it'll be a healing potion, right? It's not gonna do anything other than make it a little less uncomfortable. But if something happens to one of you lot, it could be...
But you have one?
What?
You only have one healing potion?
No, I've got a lot, but you never know, you know.
But I need all 16.
Come on, man, don't talk like that. You're gonna freak me out. Nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna require you to use every single thing that you got. Just take one and quit being... What, mate? Quit being what?
Difficult.
Right, and he reaches into his bag. He pulls out a healing potion, flips the cork off, and holds his arm out to Fingers, and is like, you first. Fingers is gonna look down at him and be like, what? And, like, Lucien looks up and says, oh, have some of you have some, mate? Something about tails. And Fingers rolls his eyes. Yep, fine. And he drinks like half of the potion. And then like hands it back to Lucien. And Lucien drinks the other half. And he puts the cork back in and says, feels better. Yeah, it does.
Sick. Now we're all done being difficult, and now we can all, go somewhere new and exciting and have a bad time.
I'm certainly excited.
I'm not.
And Lucien's gonna like scoot up like to the edge of the thing and stand up, and he's like, okay, let's go. And you guys leave. As you leave, every single person in that everyone who's in the hallway, whatever, walking around, gives you a meaningful look.
Hello.
And you walk out. You walk out through the tavern, and Finch and everybody else has already gone to the carriage.
Yeah.
Finch, your mom is like, you hear her from inside the inn being like, wait, you leaving now? Or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And runs outside and like you're on Jack's shoulders. And she like gets up on her tiptoes to like give you a kiss goodbye. Yeah. And you know, you like bend down to let her
farewell, mother.
Well, don't say it like that, Finch. Say it like we're going to see each other again.
See you later, alligator.
You wild crocodile. He like pinches your little cheek. And then she notices that Jack's head is just also there. Like, you're still sitting on his shoulders. And then she's like, take good care of my little boy. And Jack is like, am I not also your little boy? She's like, you're my big boy. And, like, pushes his chest. And he's like, I'm her big boy. Gets in the carriage. And you're doing whatever. And now it's empty because everything was offloaded. So there's room on the inside for everybody. Yay.
Can I sit on the top of the carriage again?
Oh, yeah, that went great last time. No, you're going to sit up here with me.
Oh.
I love you, son.
I love you.
He, like, opens the door for you to come in. And everybody's kind of standing outside. And Jack says turns to your mom as she's, like, dabbing her tears. And he's going to be like, where's August? This is not the time for questions like that. And Jack is going to be like,
probably at Jessica's, or Tabitha, or Olivia,
or Melissa.
Or Melissa.
And your mom is just like, forget it. She like runs back inside. Jack gets inside and is like sitting in the inner sanctum, if you will, like the carriage thing. So that's kind of interesting. Everybody else who's going to be sitting in there is going to be monitored by Jack.
Yeah.
Going to be interesting. Lucien responding to if he's sending. And the rest of the party, Jack, your dad is just kind of like, so Finch.
Yes.
I know that, this is your adventure. But I wanted to make it, special for you since I know your brother's coming and that's not what you wanted.
Yes.
And he's going to like put his hand on your shoulder. So, and he grabs one of the reins of the horses.
Getting rid of Jack.
He's like, his mouth is open, he's looking at you, and his mouth is open, and he's like, he like goes to hand you one of the reins of the horses, and he goes, no.
Oh.
I'm going to teach you how to drive the carriage.
We?
Yeah.
You never let me do that.
You're 10, and he's like, put him in you, he's like, listen, and I know this is not advised, considering especially what happened yesterday, but,
I like horses.
I think that with a little, I'm going to have one of them, so worst comes to worst, I can stop us.
I can turn into a horse.
Since when?
Forever. Sometimes, Mag and Emma will, ride me, run around in the fields, and I'll buck them off into the river. So that they don't get hurt.
Well, this is going to be like that, but completely different.
What if I turned into a horse and then I dragged the carriage?
No. He puts the rein in your hand. Go to roll a perception check for Finch.
8.
Cool. So, everybody else gets in the carriage. Ethiad, Lucien, and Fingers looks completely fine now. Like, he's, like, fully cool. Ethiad, you are always cool.
Cool as it.
Cat. And Lucien looks like he's like wearing one shoe that's too small. Like that's the vibe that you're getting. And you can see him, he's like doing those. And you hear Fingers going, we're gonna die, we're all gonna die, we're gonna die.
Hey, Fingers, maybe don't be chanting we're gonna die around, like Finch and his dad.
Yeah, we're not. I'm getting it out now in front of all these, in front of this audience. He looks around and goes, hello, good morning.
Just
look
stop
the door.
talking.
You guys go through, you see, like, the frickin' procession, like, everybody's outside, standing around, whatever. The back of the carriage is open, and you, Ethiad, you're, like, the head of the pack, spot Jack in the kind of, like, open area.
Fucking hell.
And Meredith and the kids are just kind of, like, starting to get into the carriage, and Meredith is very, like, kind of, like, gently handing Jack these kids, like load them into the carriage, and he's just like putting them in. She's like, you had a kid on your shoulders, so I know you know how to deal with kids, but also you're anyway,
a psychopath, maybe.
Something's going on, it's fine. And she hands him by like the back some overalls and stuff like that. And Sana and Leela are like kind of like just like standing there, like looking at, one of them's looking at Jack and one of them's looking at Meredith, and she's just like, I don't know, and like hands, and then you hear Lucien kind of behind you, no one's really paying you any mind, to your knowledge, goes, oh yeah, right, well,
what, did you forget that he was coming?
Yes. Well, I didn't think about the fact, I was thinking that we'd all be in the back and he'd be in the front,
walking, marching behind.
Well, maybe we won't all fit.
You will.
Yes, sir. And
Ooh, I don't like that.
he like rolls his eyes. And you guys get, all the kids are kind of loaded in. Meredith is giving you all the most like, okay, kind of like look or whatever.
Yeah.
And Fingers like helps her into the back of the carriage, and then it's them like Finch in the front, your dad being like, so if you want the horses to go left, you're gonna pull on the left rein like that.
Is that way we always is?
There's a lot of skill to driving a carriage, you know. If there's something if something, well, I think the best way to learn is through experience, and you'll see that it's quite a skilled endeavor.
Oh, why? If you say so.
And he's like looking around like, this is my big move, and I don't know. Jack is just kind of like sitting. He's got like his knees in his chest, just like kind of sitting there, and the kids are like kind of like, there's like a space around him where they're not, you know, messing around. And Fingers climbs in the back, and you hear a chorus of "Meesh," and everybody goes. Fingers is like, "Yeah, my nickname, my name is Dave, guys," and they're just like, "Meesh is Dave," you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then like sonantly they're like, "Dave, it's Dave, David," you know, whatever. And then Lucien is. Like, Fingers is, like, not getting in the back. He's, like, gonna help Lucien in. Like, he helped his mom in. Lucien, like, he, like, grabs Lucien's arm, pulls him into the carriage. And Lucien, like, you can see the moment Lucien gets up, friggin', Jack, like, clocks him so hard. And Lucien looks like his whole body language is, like, so like, terrified of, like, this guy. And he just kind of, like, sits down, and it like doesn't, he's just like kind of like looking to the side, and you know, the friggin' Neeleth comes up to him and starts like tugging on his pants or something. And he was like, "Oh, long time no see." And Meredith is like, "No, that's not true at all. She slept with you for like 2 hours the other night, or yesterday." And Lucien like ruffles her hair, and Fingers looks at the back and sees all of the everything, and he's like, "Well, I know where I'm going.
I'm going on the roof."
Mm-hmm. And he like climbs up there.
Sorry, Lucien.
Lucien's gonna be like as he like kind of sits down, like whatever. He's like, "There's no pissing windows in here. Get me out of here. No, there's no way." Like he's like looking at Fingers, and he's like, "Mate, you remember we were talking about inside the thing?"
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
There's no way.
Do you want to sit on the roof?
Not particularly, but I think we've not got a choice. I'm not sitting back here again. I thought I was going to die.
All right.
And Meredith is like, "Come on, what are you doing? Let's go." Like, Lucien's coming out, and Lucien's going to be like, "It's a little warm in here, Meredith." And she's just like, "Oh, come on, I forgot. All right." And she like goes and sits down. And she's gonna be like, "Well, I mean, you know, the kid was all right." And she like gestures to Neeleth, and like Lucien looks at her, and it's just like, he looks at her and then looks back up at you guys, and she's like, "Can you imagine like a little, like, you know, 8-year-old girl was tougher than you are?"
Everyone on the planet Earth is tougher than me. So yes.
Well,
swallow your pride and get up here.
It's not going to be one.
Boys' ride.
It's not going to be what I'm swallowing, mate. And he like,
what the fuck does that mean?
He like holds his hands up, and Fingers is going to be like, "Man, it's a tree thing again, a tree situation again."
Ethiod has second story work, which usually just applies to him. I'll read you it.
Okay.
So a second story work is at third level you gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. In addition, when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Could the use of second story work help, like, give advantage or something to a helping Lucien get up there?
Sure.
Cool.
I'm fine with that.
What do you want me to
We'll
roll?
say good roll. I feel like it would be not athletics.
Like acrobatics?
Let me think about it. I think it would be survival.
Survival?
Yeah. Because I think really what this I would flavor this as is Ethiad has like a thieves pack or something, maybe like rope, something like that. He's gonna like make a pulley system to like get Lucien up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he like ties it to something and then like wraps it around the whatever. You know, something. So
14.
Cool. Did you roll with advantage? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then Fingers is gonna not give you the help action, but he's gonna roll as well. Nat 20. So,
holy shit.
So Fingers is like, what the heck? Come on, man. We gotta. Oh, I see. Like he fully is just like, what are you playing around with ropes? You're like, just give me a minute.
Give me a second.
And like Lucien's like there with his hands up. He's like, come on, mate. It's hard to balance up here. Like he's like one hand on the top of the thing, and Lucien's just like, or Fingers is like, no, it's not. You're on solid ground, man. You want to talk about it's hard to balance? Try escaping from like a mansion with you got like a fence you got to run across, and Lucien's just like, look, mate, we all have our own talents, and this is not mine. What are you doing up there?
I'm cooking.
Let him cook, man. Lucien's like, what? What are you talking about?
Look, here. And he, like, gives him some of the rope.
Mm-hmm. So Lucien's gonna, like, grab it. Mm-hmm. Be like, what, you gonna hold me up with this?
Yes. Put it, like, on your foot. On your good foot.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Dude, oh my gosh, you're gonna tie it around your foot, and you're gonna hold on to it, and we're gonna pull you up like that. I apologize, mate. This is my first rodeo with this sort of thing.
Just do it.
He, like, ties it around his friggin' foot, holds the thing, and Fingers is like, alright, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, go! And he, like, yanks that sucker. I think it's kind of like, both you're like, Lucien is gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
I gotta put all my stuff into this. And then all of a sudden you realize that it's two of you versus Lucien's oneself. And you launch Lucien onto the roof of the carriage. He like zoop, like straight up. And you see him kind of like, he's like, it's faster than he expected to. And so he like, you know, grabbing the roof, like lets go of the rope because he's like fully up there, and he's just like, all right, help me up the rest of the way.
Okay.
And he like pulled, they like yank him up by his armpits, and he's just like, oh, all right, I'm up, let's go. He's like laying face down on the thing. And you see, like, the door's still kind of open because stuff ain't done yet or whatever. And you see the kids were all kind of, like, looking at the commotion. And Fingers goes to shut the door. And Neeleth is, like, standing in the gap of the, like, two doors. And he's just like, oh, come on. It's hot, right, Mom? And she's going to be like, no. And Fingers like, come on, Mom. It'll be fun. She'll love it. Come on, Need, you want to sit on the roof with Uncle Ralph? And Neela looks like exclamation point above her head, and looks at Meredith, and she's just like, now you gone and said it. All right, fine. Why don't all the kids go up? No, she, like, you know, she's like grabbing him back, and you hear like be like, why are you? He's not feeling on the roof. And Meredith is just like, she has a medical condition. All right, she's gonna sit on the roof. And she's gonna be fine. And she like hands her to Fingers, and Fingers like grabs her and like throws her up in the air, like, you know, like a dad or whatever. And she's like, whatever. And Meredith is like, Jesus Christ, Mish. Dave shuts the door. And Jack, she like looks at him, and Jack is just like looking at like not that. Like one of the kids is like looking at him. He's looking at the kid, and the kid's like, Jack, attack, Jack, smack. Like Jack is like, black. And the kid's like, you know, like they're doing that. Yeah. Jack is like smiling at the kid, and Meredith's like, this is gonna be a weird couple of hours. And so Finch Fingers like launches Neelith up onto the roof. Lucien is just face down on the roof of the carriage.
Come on, man, sit up at least. Oh, you're acting so weird.
What do you mean I'm acting weird?
Just sit up.
Right. like sits up. And he's like sitting, and he's like in the middle. You guys are kind of like on the front, because whatever. He's in the middle. He's got like his legs straight out on the thing, and the other one is like cross-legged, like folded up. And Fingers is like, cool, we're all gonna hang out up here. So yeah.
Okay.
And Fingers is gonna like Lucien's gonna look at Fingers with Neelith and kind of like raise an eyebrow. And he's gonna be like, what? It'll be fine. What are you talking about? Wait, I'm not gonna let her do a cartwheel or turn into a dog or whatever he was trying to do and break her arm.
What?
Well, like when Kiddo jumped off the roof.
I think he was trying to turn into a dog.
I thought he said something about like turning into something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So she'll be fine. I mean, we're gonna keep her. There's 3 of us up here. Come on. And Lucien's gonna like look at her, and she's like doing like you know, like when you get to spend time with your older brother when he had specifically requested that you not be there. Like Lucien is kind of like looking at Neelith, and she's like, you know, like smiling at him, and he's just like rolls his eyes, and she's just like, he's like, I guess it's all right, but you're sitting right here, all right? And Neelith like sits and like crosses her legs and just like smiles, and he's like, well, I guess we're ready.
Yeah. No, buckle in to the rooftop.
How do you suppose we go about communicating that? Hey, and Fingers is gonna like launch himself over there. Hey, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. We're if you wanted to, we could go. All right, and like Finch's dad like looks at Fingers, like looks at Finch, and he's like, okay, so when I say freaking horses take off, and he's just like, very good, Finch. Good job.
Thank you. I think that I could probably just talk to the horses and just tell them where I want to go.
Oh, well, typically, you know, I mean, there's, I guess, if you could, yes, I guess you could do that. But
Finch, like, opens his mouth and, like, horse
What's that
noises.
sound like? What's that sound like? What's that sound like? Whatever.
He's, like, saying, so he's just like, hey guys, it would be wee cool if you could just take us to the castle town. I know that you guys have been there before.
Finch, it's been a long time since we've talked.
I know, right? How are you? How's the wife?
Well, you know, eating grass, probably.
Well, that's good. I'm sorry that we had to sell your child to somebody else.
That's fine. You see a single tear fall down his cheek.
But you know where the castle is, right?
Oh, yeah. Been there lots of times.
Cool. Can we just go there?
I played myself. Is what's good.
Can we just go there and then we don't have to, like, do the Wayne's thing?
Oh, yeah. Sure thing.
Sick.
Are you buckled up?
Yes.
Good boy. He's just gonna start clip-clopping off in that direction.
Turns to his dad. Well, we're just gonna go to the castle town. They know where it is, so.
Oh, you just told them that you...
Yeah.
Well, that's quite a skill.
Thank you.
Quite a skill.
I could put that on my resume.
Yes.
Can talk to horses.
I can light a fire with flint. I can show you how to do that.
I can't figure out how to do that.
Really?
Yes.
Excellent. So. And your dad's like, what you gotta do is, like, starts explaining that. And as you guys start peeling off to go on this incredibly odd adventure to wherever, up top, the boys are, like, kind of quiet. It's been a weird time. And,
I feel like Ethiad's just cross-legged, like, staring straight ahead.
Neelith is, like, sitting on Lucian's leg that is, like, cross-legged. She's, like, sitting on his knee like that. And he's, like, when she went and sat like that, he was just like, well, this is comfortable. You know that it has got to be, genuinely, though, because he mentioned how cold she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that he's being kind of, like, like, he's trying to make her laugh, like, think that she's bothering him as a joke or whatever. But you can tell that he's like, this is fine with me. Like, all this air is cool right here. Fingers is just sitting. He's got, like, his feet, like, dangling off the front, like, barely not in front of the literal, like, place where you sit to drive the carriage. And Fingers is gonna say, so, we'll get to the area, and then me and Ethiad will go try and find the rest of the group. I guess before they get to the castle gates.
I think that maybe we should just take this one step at a time. Like, we just find Yezi and then she'll let us know what we're going to do. I mean, because, like, they know more than us, really.
Yeah. I mean, we've got to get them before they get there. I can't meet them right outside, directly outside the castle gates, if that's what she was meaning. I hate to waste the potion, but I might send to them again just to...
I mean, that might be a good idea.
I won't do it once we're a bit closer. I mean, if they just... I mean, it's only been like an hour. I don't know what the, plans are or what they've got to do first, but I want them to be decided what they're going to do so they can tell me. I can't just be endlessly wasting potions.
Yeah. Maybe there's, like, a place nearby that we could just hang out, and then it'll be like, instead of just like, oh, I'm at this tree in the forest that has moss on the left side, like...
Yeah. We can find, like another inn, maybe, something like that, tavern. The trick is going to be, he's not taking us the whole way there, just most of the way. So... I guess we'll figure out what that means. I mean, if there's like 3 hours walk, something like that way, I don't know.
I mean, can't we just ask him how far he's going to take us?
I mean, yeah, but I guess I just mean whatever he decides to drop us off or something like that.
Okay.
Getting there, from there, how long that's going to take and all that. Hey, where are you gonna drop? Hey, so sorry again. Where are you gonna drop us off at? How far away? There's a quite a beautiful lake about 2 hours away that I'll be dropping you off at.
A lake?
Yes.
Like, we're going to go off the trail and then go to a lake?
It is along the trail.
Oh. Okay.
It's quite a known landmark around here. And frequently there are coaches that go there as a stop because of its beauty, taking passengers there. So there's a good chance that someone, if you wait there long enough, someone will stop by. And if not, there's an inn across the street.
Oh, what's the inn called?
What's it called? Help.
Crystalline.
Just that? The Crystalline Inn?
Yeah.
The Crystalline Inn. Ooh.
That sounds fancy.
Named so for the beauty of the lake water, something like that. Anyway, so that's where I'll be dropping you off at. Thank you. Cool. So he like pops back up and he's like,
there we go. We could just meet her there, right? I mean,
well, the point is, now I've got to tell them that. So I'll wait, and as we're headed off to, I can send to them in a bit, let them know that that's the plan and that we could just stay there, really, wait for them to show up. The only thing is then they've got to get there, and if it's 2 hours away by carriage, and since it's already gone,
yeah,
probably like a 4-hour walk, and that's after they're, already done talking to the king. Who knows how long that's going to take. I don't want them walking in the middle of the night there. So, we'll see. I think we ought to meet each other halfway.
Do you know if I guess you would only know if Tavamil could do this. Can she talk to you at all?
No.
Okay.
She can't. She's got message, but she can make that. But it's a short distance, so.
Oh, well.
I don't think if anybody else had something, they'd have used it by now.
I guess.
So, we'll see, I guess. We'll see how it unfolds, and then in a bit we'll message them and let them know that that's our plan.
Okay.
Alright, we'll stay together. And, once we can see each other in person, we'll go from there. Decide who's going where, and with whom and when, and all that. Cool.
Now maybe like quiet carriage ride time.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
I think that'd be good.
Okay. I feel like just slowly turns away.
Lucien is gonna kind of like look down and chuckle and be like, "You got a book, mate? Did you take it?"
Yeah.
Ethiod.
What?
What do you mean, what?
It's just a book.
Let me see it.
Why?
To read it.
Oh, I thought you were going to return it. Have you ever gone off of Yennefer before?
No.
Have you heard of the Isles of Clino?
Oh, don't get me pacing started.
What?
You want to talk to Cynthia about something?
Has he been there?
No, he's not been there.
Oh.
He will tell you that he's been there, but he's not been.
Why do you think he...
Because he's a liar.
What?
It's a story. He wants to seem like worldly and stuff like that, but he's telling fibs, mate.
But the Isles of Clino are real?
I guess. I've never seen them myself.
It says in this book, it talks about Yennefer and then also the Isles of Clino.
Yeah, presumably they're real.
Why do you think he's a liar?
Because there's no way he's been there.
Why?
In what time, mate? Listen, I know, my seafaring days, and he, rolls his eyes.
What?
He was a fisherman.
Oh.
So, spent a lot of time at sea. But, don't ask him about that either, unless you want to... That'll be your whole day, and then some.
Well, and he, takes the book out and opens it to the map, and he's like, they look pretty close. There's us.
Which you want to go, mate? Something like that.
Well, no, but it was talking about how there's a lot of dragons there.
Yeah, so I've heard. 2-headed ones. Well, that one wasn't on the Isle of Clino, it was here.
Sounds odd.
He's quite odd.
He looks down at the map and he's like, I've never actually seen a world map before. Just Yennefer maps or maps of where I was currently.
That's got to not be true, mate. You've seen world maps before. It's not relevant to you.
When would I have seen a world map?
I don't know, somewhere. On a wall somewhere, you don't notice or something. I'm sure you've seen one before. But I understand what you mean is you've never paid attention to it before.
Yeah, okay. Maybe they have reached my eyeballs and then I didn't know it was a fucking world map.
What about it?
Well, it's just I've never heard of any of these places before. You know, the Yennev, you know, this one, Parafe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Elvish.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, you do
Okay.
know. Yeah, I mean, it's a big world. I'm just on a little archipelago.
Siganati.
There you go.
Oh. What's this one? He like flips it over and shows him the map. It's like really long.
Yeah. Field de la Futra.
Field de la Futra.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Well, I've not been, so you'll have to let us know one day.
I'm good.
Oh, it might be in the book. There's got to be a reason that there's maps here.
I guess so. I mean, there's little like the key. It's showing like what type of dragon and then how many. Whatever that one that you just said. I guess it doesn't have a lot. Here, like hands it to him.
Did you want to read it?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, mate. I'll read it to you.
Okay.
You can read it to me if you like.
Sure.
Fingers, you like do that, and Fingers was like lying with like his head, like hands behind his head, and he like looks over at you guys, and he's just like, "Oh, it's story time." I don't know. I thought it's funny because I feel like what we had all just agreed upon was silence, but.
Do you want silence?
Whatever.
Do you like dragons?
I mean, I never met one, but they seem like they would be fairly disagreeable.
Well,
ooh,
isn't there people that are like dragons?
People that are like similar to them?
Yes.
I mean, I guess anything's similar to anything. I mean, I feel like you're kind of like a...
similar to a
You're
dragon.
kind of like a gerbil or something like that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude.
What?
He, like, looks at Neelith. Like, Neelith crosses her arms and she's, like, all mad. And he's like, you said a bad word, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Ethiod.
It's just a word.
We're gonna get in trouble, mate.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hanging out with our little sister. She comes down there saying all sorts of awful words.
Well, and he like looks at Neelith. If you don't want to get in trouble, don't say it.
I guess that works. I think Lucien's kind of like a penguin. I don't know, something cold. And I feel like I'm like a probably also a gerbil.
Why a gerbil?
Small, cute.
Well,
none of those things are true, mate. Sorry to break it to you. I think you're like a penguin. He like looks at Neelith and like back at him, and he's like, I think that's
I think that
quite
Lucien
uncreative.
is like a chihuahua.
All right, mate.
Shaky and scared.
What are you
all the
talking
time.
about? Me? Oh, I'm shaky and scared. What are you then, huh? Some sort of lion or something like
Like
that?
a baby deer that has no idea what's going on.
Oh, so that's
I've just been born. The consciousness has just
Covered
reached
in
my
placenta.
brain. Ew. God.
Lucien, that's gross. You're gross. I think that Ethiod is like, I feel like gerbil's good. Like a baby one, like a blind one. Like a dead one.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Mate,
What the?
We're gonna get in trouble. Shut up. I don't want to draw too much attention. Yeah, from all the squirrels and stuff. What are you talking about, man? You never know, mate. Come on.
Oh, that's what you're like.
Whoa.
Fingers,
Squirrel.
you're like a squirrel.
Oh, I'm like a squirrel? That's fine.
Everything catches your attention. And you're a lot all the time.
Weird. It's weird you say that because I have heard that before.
Oh.
Have you, mate?
But it must be true.
The shoe fits. Come on, give me something. That's not a chihuahua or a penguin. Again? Chihuahua. Whoa. Whoa.
Chihuahua.
That's the way you said it. Chihuahua.
No, it is not. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Yeah, that sounds way better and cooler and masculine. Chihuahua. Small pissing dog.
Yeah.
Give me something else, mate. Come on. Think about it. You're like a
wet,
like a mother goose.
Bird.
Oh yeah, a wet bird, man.
Yeah, but like, cause not the ones that like don't ever seem to get wet. Like the ones where if it gets rained on and it looks like it's small and pathetic
it looks like
sad.
Perturbed. Yeah. I'm a wet bird. I'm a wet bird. This is what you've given me, mate. I'm a wet bird that's not meant to be wet. You know what? I think you should read this pissing book. And he, like, hands it back to you. Would you like a story? Like, looks at Neolith. And she's like, looks up at him and he's like, I'm not getting anything, but you can just start.
Okay. Well, he opens it up. And he starts reading. And,
Lucien opens his mouth to say something to Ethiad.
Yeah.
Before he starts reading. He opens his mouth and then stops.
What? You alright?
That's not very good.
Oh, no.
Lucien stops. And his eyes are, like, serious. Like, they're so wide. And his, like, eyebrows, he's, like, knitted together.
What's wrong?
You've absolutely lost your minds if you think that's what's going to happen. Once you're done with timber, meet us at Crystalline Inn. Understood?
What?
And that's what Iffy hears.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What is it?
He said that we're out of our goddamn minds. But he did say to meet him at the Crystalline Inn. I ain't never heard of it, but I mean, have you? And she's gonna turn to Vatil.
Well,
Synthid left, right?
Synthid is probably leaving.
But he's not
imminently.
in the room.
No, he's not in the room.
Okay.
Yeah. He's getting ready to leave. And Vatil's gonna say, "Can't say I have."
All right.
I'm sure someone around here will have heard of it.
Why wouldn't he want to listen to you? I don't know. I mean, look, he's so strong-headed. You should know that.
I mean, I don't think that it's that surprising, you know.
I guess not. Well, can you message him again? Well, yeah, but it's kind of a complicated spell, and
I don't think you need to.
I think that. Sorry to interrupt you, but I think, Yezi, if you just go there now, you can explain all of our reasoning for all this.
Well, I will say that I don't think that it makes sense for you necessarily to go against what he said. You know, here's my reasoning for that. You don't need to message him again, because now you've got the plan. That's what it is. Presumably the Crystalline Inn's not going to be far. I think at this point you need to meet up and discuss in person. Are you just going to be going back and forth wasting spells?
Yeah.
Now, as for you striking off on your own, and he's gonna turn to look at Yezi. I don't know what you're doing here.
What do you mean?
Well, Akamai is doing here. But I'm surprised to see you.
Are you?
It's nice to be surrounded by friends. Innit? But, I suppose it's not my place to say.
What are you talking about?
I don't want you thinking I'm doubting your abilities or something like that.
Right.
But, someone looking for you.
Maybe.
Well, have a nice solitary stroll in the forest then. I see what you mean.
Well, we don't want to take another person away. Or do you want to come? Think you could make it? Alright, look.
I think you ought to go with him. Strength in numbers.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that I should go to the castle town.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean that you need to go off by yourself into the forest. I mean...
So where do I go? If I don't come with you, and I don't go to them? Look, I have this. So she takes out the pass without a trace potion. I can use this on me.
Who taught you how to make that?
Who do you think?
Someone who might have a vested interest in knowing how it works and how to prevent themselves from being tricked by it. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud.
It doesn't exactly work that way.
I guess you would know. Do what you want.
Look.
Why don't you just... I understand you don't need to come into the castle with us or something like that, but you don't need to go by yourself somewhere, somewhere,
Once we get to the castle town, where do I go? You're all going in?
Well, I mean, I don't want to be... I suppose it doesn't matter. I mean, they wouldn't kill you in the middle of the town square, would they? Would they?
Yes.
Well, I suppose my concern is that if there were to, they would get not in trouble, but I mean, I'd imagine in the castle town there's quite a few guards.
This is something that I am worried about. One, well, first, you, and she looks at Ti'al, knew who I was without even needing to be told. So, I would say that my disguise is not up to par.
Oh, lass, I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's not what I found out what you were.
Oh?
I heard a tale of having to drag a 380-pound woman back to bed last night.
Sorry.
And that put two and two together. It's your own fault, I know what you are.
My other concern. I was in Waypoint Town. I was sent there to work in the Waypoint Assassin Guild. You don't choose where you go. You get sent to different places. And they like to keep this on the down low. But kings and their subjects, I mean, obviously we know that the Withway people will employ assassins, but kings have their own supply. And I know that because my sister was sent to work for, I don't know what, a royal family. You're not told. But she works in a court. There's more than certainly an assassin guild in Yendori. And I would not be surprised if there was somebody that looked a bit familiar.
What's the difference between murder and assassinating someone?
What's the difference?
A difference between a murderer and an assassin. There's got to be a difference in it.
You get paid.
I suppose so. I'd hazard another one. Coercion. Killing someone without anyone finding out who it was.
Right.
Certain air of certain sense of who's going to find out and why the circumstances surrounding your death, make it look like a mistake. Now, I'm not saying that they couldn't kill you in the town square.
Oh, no, what I mean is that they could kill me in the town square. They wouldn't know that it was a genozi. There's potions to make you look different, make you invisible, make you anything that you could imagine.
Well, I suppose I really don't know what I'm talking about. So what you mean is you're just as unsafe?
Probably more. It is rare, but contracts do get expounded. Is that the right word?
What word are you looking for? They get what?
They get sent to multiple towns. Let's say that there is a highly wanted criminal, dead or alive. The Assassin Guild will jump on that, Tell all of us to look out for it. Whoever finds the person, does the deed, get highly rewarded. But the Assassin's Guild gets the bounty that's on them. I would not be surprised if the Assassin Guild, the Wethway people are looking for me. It is probably not common knowledge that the Genasi are looking for me, but the Wethway are, probably, at this point.
Well, I can see then why you got drunk last night. You're as much of a target as the Valmora lad.
Maybe even more. But
don't suppose we could use that to our advantage.
In what way?
Not sure.
Well, a bite or something?
Well, don't look at me, all of you, while I'm thinking. Like Alexa, and he's like, just knocking around in the back of my head.
Look, I would not be surprised if the contract on me has been made and has been spread to different towns. They work fast. So, I would not be surprised if multiple eyes are out looking for someone who is particularly spottable. And perhaps there are Genozi working in that guild. Perhaps there's Genozi working in that court.
Well, what's our best course of action then? We're going to go meet them.
What is it that they would need to do to mess up your past without a trace? Huh? Well, they would have to use alchemy, which, I don't know about other assassins or maybe people looking for me, but at least for my family, they are not very big alchemy users. The only amounts of alchemy that I have known to be made are to benefit themselves, hiding themselves. Even then, it is not used often.
You sound confident, so suppose you can be sent to go meet up with him. Doesn't sound like the other lad that you are going to have come back with you. He looks at Effie.
Oh, what, fingers?
Did he say anything about sending him or something like that?
No, he just said we're out of our minds and they made him at the Crystalline Inn.
Well, you can go there yourself, meet up there, and you three will go to the castle, I suppose.
I mean, when you get up there, maybe you could send Fingers. Tell him why we need him. I guess so. By the time that I get there, I mean, I don't know how far away it is. If it's hours, would it even be worth it to send him? I mean,
I think it makes the most sense. You all get done with your trip to the castle. You make your way there, either together or just you three together. I mean, I don't like the idea of it all being on you. And he looks at Effie.
All being on me?
It's going to be night time if you set out. Probably when you get there. I don't imagine it's too far. I mean, if they were on their way here,
yeah,
it's going to at least get dark. And you two don't look like you'd be capable, you don't mind my saying so. And he looks at Thalen and Talamil.
Well, I can see really well in the dark.
There you go. And Matilda's going to be like, I really do think you ought to go all together.
Are you sure that people don't have potions that could see you? To be honest, no. But that is a concern constantly, no matter where I am. What do you mean? They were using magic to see my whereabouts. Like scrying or something. I don't know if maybe they have that. I had never seen any, but also I don't know everything that goes on in my tribe. They could see that I'm here now. And they would not care to kill all of you as well. That would not deter them. So, I go to the castle town. There are assassins, perhaps Genasi, perhaps not. But
look, lass, listen to yourself. If all that's true, why are you still breathing? You think someone's being merciful?
That's why it makes me think that would not be the case. That they would need to be able to know how to do that, and I don't think they do. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm mostly confident about it.
So you know how they work, you know how they operate, except for this incredibly important detail.
I've been gone quite a while.
And they've not found you.
What I mean is, I have not been home for quite a while. About 6-7 years. Perhaps they have decided that potions and alchemy is important. But like you said, I'm not dead yet. They could have killed me last night if they knew where I was.
So either they don't know where you are, or they do, and they're waiting for some reason.
Yes.
Well, if either way you're dead.
Alright, well, we don't know that.
What would make the most sense? You're quite a burden, aren't you?
I'm a burden. Well, I think that's not true at all. She kind of looks at Vitil. Yes, he's helped a lot. And I want to make sure that we're able to help you as well. And it seems like either way, if you come with us to the castle town or you go off on your own, at some point you're going to be alone. If you're not going to actually come into the castle town, which seems like maybe you shouldn't, because if there's a lot of people there and there's an assassin's guild, and if all what you were saying is true, it seems like that would be a really bad idea. Like if Lucien went as well, like bad like that. And so then either you'd be going off to somewhere farther away from places like these, or you'll just be waiting outside of a place that has people that want you and want to hurt you. But you'll also be alone as well. So I don't know. I mean, I think either way it looks like it's going to be dangerous.
Are you being brave or something like that?
Am I being brave?
No, you're going to go get killed yourself so you don't cause trouble for these lot. Is that what's going on? I've not figured it out, have I? Or would that just be convenient? Like someone ought to come with you, just in case.
What do you think that is going to do?
Write down your last words. That's worth something, innit?
You don't think that they'll kill them as well?
You can't kill pen and paper, can you?
And who do you think would come with me? Oh. Okay, wait, hold on.
Look, if you're going to talk about expendable...
Okay, I ain't gonna say that either of you are. But, sorry, Yezi, you definitely ain't.
He's gonna look at Yezi and raise his eyebrows at that.
Yezi's just gonna roll her eyes.
Look.
You ain't even... I should have never told you none of this.
What are you gonna do, huh? Take me to the chair. It'll be fun. We just, maybe it's close by. We just sit there having a drink. She likes that. She'd like that quite a lot, wouldn't you?
She is just staring at him, not even gonna grace that with a response.
He's shakes an imaginary drink in her face. He's like, I like one as well. Can have a lovely old time.
All right. If he kind of adjusts in her chair, she's so not okay with this.
Let me list the reasons why none of this is gonna happen.
What do you think you being there is gonna stop?
I don't recall saying that.
So what's the point in you going with her?
I feel like I said.
To write down her last words?
He nods.
But Teal, you can't even write in common. Nobody's gonna be able to read your shit in Orcish.
Don't do this to me, lass. He addresses the party and he's like, I can write fine.
Yeah, what's that thing in your name? That little mark above your...
Dystrophy.
Mm-hmm. What?
She doesn't know either.
Tavamia, when you write in comment, when you write the word don't, what's that little mark that you put between the N and the T? Apostrophe?
Pacing hell. Look, jokes aside, it makes the most sense.
How does this make sense? You weren't involved at all. And you sitting here talking as you involved enough.
Look at me.
I am looking at you.
You're going to send her off by herself. You. I'm going with her. Or someone is.
What if I go with her?
No.
Why?
I apologise. He looks at friggin' Thalen and Tavamil, and Thalen's like, no. Out of the party, you two are the only ones worth anything. Tell me I'm wrong. You send that lad to go find his way to the Shite, what was it? To the crystal, whatever.
See, look, if this is gonna happen, you're gonna have to remember where you're going.
Yes, it was it.
Crystalline Inn.
There you go. Strength in numbers, as I said. There's a mountains here. You ever climbed a mountain, lad? I did, actually. But...
I have too. I live in the mountains.
That was unfortunate for me in my point. What I'm trying to say is, comes across a wild boar or something and it's curtains for the lass as well. Get themselves lost hat, something like that. We'll be alright. And you'll be alright because you'll be there.
Alright, fine.
Fatil's gonna kind of like look up at Iffy and say, "Don't look at me like that. I'll make it up to you." And he winks.
She like rolls her eyes and like looks away.
And he's gonna like look at Yezi and kind of he gives her like a, "I know that you hate my guts."
Yeah, she's looking at him with like her lips are pursed and she's just like so not about it. She's just like,
I mean, you can always walk ahead and leave me behind.
Look, I think that I would leave you, like, you would still be here. I would make my way there and you would not even be halfway if I didn't wait for you. How much trouble do you have?
I can manage.
I need to know.
You don't need to know a thing.
Oh, do I not?
No.
You're going to be traveling with me? We're going to be walking?
I'm aware. I walked here, didn't I?
How long did it take you?
I don't know where I was coming from.
Let's say something for me.
Look, lass, don't sprint and I'll be alright.
You sure?
I'm so sure.
Alright, so, look, ain't nobody happy about it. We all got that out in the air. Now, if we could all maybe just make that disappear, swallow the fact that we ain't happy about it, just get down to the planning.
You could be my daughter or something like that. Going to a leisurely stroll in the woods.
It's because we look so alike.
You sort of do.
Oh?
I mean, not like in the face, but you've got something going on with you, something, some sort of condition.
Right.
And I'll leave it at that.
Like, how old were you again?
32.
Isn't it sad that somebody who's 25 could look like your daughter? Okay, look, I don't know why we're doing this. Can we get back to the planning?
I don't feel like it's particularly sad.
Is it not?
Besides, I don't think I look that old. He looks up at freaking Thalen, like of all people, and Thalen's like, I don't.
I think that you look like Razva.
Who's that now?
Did I get your name? Or?
No, that's right. It's just I'm not used to hearing it.
Are you not?
He like looks at Iffy and is like, "Is this a sexual joke?" Or?
Never mind. Look, let's get back to the planning, please.
Thalen like wide-eyed at that. And it's like, yes. So you two are going to the Crystalline Inn.
So, I'm just a little bit confused. So, it's me, Thalen and Iffy going to the castle town.
Right.
And then Yezi and Razva are going to the Crystalline Inn. And then we're not going to get fingers. we're just going to finish our business with the king and then go to the crystalline inn as well. Yeah, I think that's about right. So, and then, alright, why are you going? Just to be with her? She's like looking at Vitil.
Suppose so.
Alright. Is there any way that you guys can talk to us?
No, I don't suppose. I mean, if we make it to where your friends are, I suppose he could say something to you.
Well, before we leave, we should ask where it is and how long. Do you think Sented's still here? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you could maybe... I'll go check. Thalen gets up and runs out.
Perhaps if it's not that far, Sented could take us part of the way.
That's true, if it's in the right direction, which I suppose it should be if that's where Lucien is coming from.
Yes. Alright, well, so the other thing that we need to talk about is, I don't know why in the hell you took your disguise off, but if there's a possibility of somebody waiting there for you, I don't think you should look how you look. Oh, I guess not. I was thinking that because I wasn't in Waypoint Town anymore, which is where everyone was looking for me, that I didn't need it. Because also when I see the king, I should look like myself. Yeah, but I mean, while you're walking through the streets, I mean, I'm not saying, look, I came off a little strong, sorry. I can understand why you thought that maybe you didn't need it anymore, but you do. And, well, I ain't a gal to guts you up every morning, so I don't got no makeup, paint, nothing on me. Neither do I. But do you like a bit of lipstick and mascara, Resva?
Oh, just is supposed to make me feel nice or something like that.
So I'm assuming you don't have anything. Alright, well... I mean...
Oh, come on now, bunch of ladies not got some eyeshadow or something between you. Not one of you. 3 ladies and no one's got like a compact with some shite in it.
You know that I ain't part of that, right? You gotta know that I...
Well, I'm counting you as a lady, aren't I? I don't know.
I appreciate that, but... you know me. I do not... I happen to be made out of rock.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, lass. I forgot.
You're welcome.
And you neither, I suppose?
No, I don't like putting makeup on my face. I don't like how it feels. It feels like I have something on my face. And then when I would put makeup on, I would just get it everywhere because I can't stop touching my face.
Just wrap her up in something. A big coat or something. You got better idea.
Yeah, I have a couple. Well, look, this might actually work better for you, Yezzy. I got a potion that prevents people from being seen by magical means. And if somebody's looking for Tavamil, they know about Waterclare and all that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they would try looking for her through scrying or something like that. This would prevent that from happening. But it's not going to change how you look, Tavamil. So, I mean, we'd still be walking around town. Somebody sees you, recognizes you. You're still that. But Yezzy, I mean, you're going to the Crystalline Inn. Pass without a trace on both of you. Do non-detection. Guys would be golden. Maybe even then you wouldn't have to go. Well, I think that maybe that's better for them.
You definitely need a disguise that's going to alter your appearance.
Alter? I think that I know how to make something. One time, there's this potion that I made one time, and I scared Lucien because I made myself look like him. What? Like, it changes how you look, like, physically. It's like alter self or something. I think I know how to make it, and maybe I can make that. It's really easy, I think, if I remember correctly. Right, you think?
Yeah. Did you forget or something?
Well, I never write my potions down. I just sort of remember how to make them.
Well, I mean, from like yesterday or whatever.
From yesterday? Oh, yeah. I didn't remember that I knew how to make that.
Well, you must have. Neil looks a bit iffy.
I don't know what she's talking about.
What do you mean?
I've never heard of altered self. I don't know how to make potions that changes how you look.
No, what? I'm losing my mind. What I mean is, how did you get here? What was that you had the disguise on before? Was that not what you did?
No. The kid, Ethiod, traveling with Lucien and Fingers, he,
What were you saving the space in your person or something? Why not just use that potion? If you knew how to make it, why wouldn't you have used it yesterday?
Well, I didn't remember.
But you've just remembered now.
Yes.
God bless you, lass. And he looks up at Effie. Howard and cats. Well, yeah, why
Look,
don't you...
hold on. The problem with that...
Good Christ. What's the problem with that?
Tevin, you gotta be sure that you know how to make this. Boy. Why are you laughing?
The plot thickens. Nothing. Ignore me, I'm not here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. You can't be pretty sure. Honey, don't you remember what we were talking about? Weird stuff happening with your potions. I mean, do you want to risk it? Well, weird stuff doesn't always happen. It's just sometimes. Right.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, yes, it's me. They click over the door. It says, Senthet is still here, but he told me that we can't go with him because he's going to take the main road back to the farmlands because it's faster and it whatever crystalline whatever is off the path because it's natural. It's like part on the side of the mountain. It's like a lake.
Right.
It's like across the road from a lake. That's the name of the inn is because of that. And so it also apparently it doesn't connect to.
How far away is it?
A 2 hours walk.
Good Lord.
So, well, he said 2 hours, so I imagine, I don't know if he meant walking. I'll be right back. And he gets up and goes back. And, Vatil's looks back at you guys and is like, what was this about?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's how your mom got hurt, right? Well, I don't know. I don't know what else we're going to do.
Well, duck and cover. I want to see some fireworks.
I think that maybe we should leave the room.
Are you joking? Really?
No, I ain't.
I'm not going anywhere.
And why is that?
I've got nothing to lose.
Do you not?
No.
Well, I'm going to leave the room. I'm not going to evade death just to sit here and perhaps let it happen.
What is going on? You lot talking about death.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes weird stuff happens when I use potions. And everyone said that doesn't happen with theirs. And
You just make it to the recipe, don't you? And he looks at Iffy.
Yes.
I see now. Well, I'll stay.
Alright, if you're staying, I'm staying.
Alright. Let's see what she's on about. It's a 2 hours by carriage. I'm going to sit down. Like, shuts the door.
Alright, 2 hours by carriage, so...
Oh, good Christ. Well, it is what it is.
You better keep up.
I intend to. I suppose you should just get started on your, and he's looking at Tavamil. Anyone who wants to clear out.
Okay, goodbye. Thalen, do you want to die?
Yes, no, what? I'm going. Thalen, stands up, and he's like, if you do need... Well, are you going to stay here?
Yeah.
All right. And he, looks at Vatil, and Vatil kind of, nods his head, and he's, nods back, and just, kind of ducks out. So it's just Tavamil. She's probably like, what the heck, guys?
Yeah. Why is everyone afraid? It really is fine. I've used spells before, and
time's of the essence.
Right. She, takes out... I think that she's well, I need ingredients for it. If I remember... And she's, looking up and, thinking and, kind of trails off. And she's, mouthing stuff, but she's not, actually saying it. And then she's which these two have it in. So... She, takes out 2 different potions and, pours them into each other. And she's this should be fine.
Should it? No. And he looks at Iffy.
This is what I told you.
Well, I'll brace myself.
And, she's going to drink that. So, what is it now? Is it between... Because she leveled up, there's been a long rest. So, is it still...
I feel like it would reset.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't remember.
Is it, what level spell is the spell?
2nd level, her highest.
I feel like because it's her highest, we'll make it a 50-50.
Okay. So, 1 through 10, something happens?
1 through 10, something happens. 11 through 20, you're fine.
2. Fuck.
Well, you know what to do, my dog.
Fuck.
You do that, I'm gonna drink some water.
When I saw how low of a number it was, too, I was like, man.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
78.
78. Let's see what we got. I have to do some brief research.
What?
Just give me a sec.
No! What do you have to research?
Nothing. Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
What is happening to me? Okay. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos. Once per long rest, gain advantage on 1 attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So... Okay, 2 or... A nat 20. Screw you.
Brother. All right, well, do you want to know, real quick, before we keep going, what was going to happen? What the effect was supposed to be? I will read it to you as it is written. You cast Polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration, which is an hour. So you were turning into a sheep.
Holy crap. Well.
So that's what was going to happen until you... Cool. So, you see Tavamil, she's trying to turn herself into just a generic summer elegant. You see her skin is turning from that bright green color to it goes through a warmish brown and then to an orange. And her hair is turning from white to yellow and then to a dark kind of auburny color. And Vatil's kind of looking on, and he looks at Iffy and is like, this whole seems to be shaking out.
That's good.
And she's like continues to change, and then suddenly you hear her make kind of an odd noise, like a noise of distress. Hit me with a noise of distress. What was that about? What's going on?
I think that Iffy like snaps her head up and she's like staring at Tavamil.
And you see Tavamil, she's looking directly at you, Iffy, and you're pretty far away, and also you can't see all that good, but she's got like a very kind of strained expression on her face.
Tavamil, you alright?
What's going on? Vitiel kind of like stands up and like goes over to her. And are you hanging back?
Yeah, well, I think that Iffy stands up as well.
Okay, so as you go over, you see she's like looking up at you, and her eyes are turning into like a...
I think Iffy stands up, but she holds Vitiel back. Like, Iffy's not moving closer, and she puts a hand on Vitiel's shoulder.
Vitiel kind of like stops when he feels your hand on his shoulder and is just standing a little bit in front of you. And you can see that her eyes are turning to like this like yellowy, orangey color. And her pupils start to change from just like a circle, like general humanoid, to a rectangle. And Vitiel like looks at her and then like looks up at Iffy and
I don't know.
Back down at her. And then all at once Tavamil shakes her head, snaps out of it, whatever it is, and appears before you two, a summer Eldrin.
You alright?
What was that about?
I'm not sure. I feel like as she talks, her voice sounds completely different. It's with an Irish accent. I'm still gonna talk as Tavamil because I don't want to be confusing, but they like it's fully just a different person.
Well,
I felt a little weird, but she's like looking down at her. I look different.
You do. Tavamil, go ahead and Tavamil then will cough like you're getting something out of you. And the last one is a sheep's baa. Hit me with that. Are you alright? Like, you crying or something? What was that about?
I don't know. Alright, well,
I'd say that
we're alive.
We're alive.
So that's nice.
You want to go knock on the door, let the two scared cats back in.
Yeah.
Vitiel's gonna turn and go back to the chair.
I feel like if he goes to the door, opens it, and she's like, alright, we're alive and all's well.
What was that? I thought I heard an animal or something.
I don't know.
Alright. Thalen's gonna file in Yezi presumably also, and everybody sits back down. Well, Tavamil, I like your new look.
Thank you.
Quite convincing. Yeah, well, you're going to want to drop that before you get to the castle.
Drop what?
All of that, gestures to your disguise.
Oh right, yeah.
Because they're going to know. I'm sure of it.
Gonna know what?
They'll know that you changed your appearance.
Oh.
You know, security and all that.
I guess so.
But as long as it's just to get through the castle town till you get there.
Well, I think
it's brilliant.
Because he's met me before as well, so he would know what I look like.
Can you do that? He looks at Iffy. Just drop it.
Yeah.
You can't. All right. Well, that's fortunate.
Tavamil, here, take this as well, and she hands a potion off to Tavamil. This is it. It's gonna make you be more charismatic, I guess. It's gonna help you. Just drink it. Alright. I feel like Tavamil opens the potion, puts it up, and she's like, wait. Isn't taking stuff from other people to drink what got me in this mess anyways?
Ah, there you go, lass, learning. And if you were going to take something from someone to drink, it wouldn't be that one, that's for sure.
Okay,
look at
wait, no, listen, that's a joke, Tavamil.
Lass, drink the potion.
Right. She drinks it. If he gave her enhance ability, so Tamil for the duration is going to have advantage on all charisma checks. So
look at that.
Persuasion, deception, performance, all that.
I hear about used up, aren't you?
What'd you say?
I hear about used up, aren't you? He's looking at Iffy.
Yeah, all y'all want to do is that's the only reason why I'm here, right? You know? Just light me for my potions.
You've got anything else on you? Something to heal or something like that, just in case.
Yeah. I mean, nothing great at this point.
Well, you won't need it. We'll say that.
Let's hope. Now you two. How long does your thing last? Oh, an hour. Alright, well. Look, if you put it on now. Well, okay, so 2 hours by carriage. That ain't that long. At least it'll get you a decent amount away from here.
I'll get us into the woods.
Yeah. I mean, my non-detection only lasts about an hour as well, so. Alright, well, why don't you two do that? I mean, then you don't gotta wait for that lady to tell you it's alright to leave.
Well, shall we?
Alright. She just, like, passes him, or she, like, opens it up, breathes in some of it. Just breathe in.
What is that?
It's a potion. Have you never heard of it?
It smells like shit.
What, do you think cigarettes smell nice?
I do. I mean, clearly.
I feel like, and then if he's gonna be like, alright, and then here, she gives them, like, non-detection. Let me make sure non-detection can be multiple people. I think it can be, but...
Wouldn't need to be, really.
Yeah, but, you know, one person, so... Alright, and then, Yezi, here you go. I mean, I can't give it to both of you. You gotta drink the whole thing, so I only got one of them. Alright. I feel like she drinks that.
Well, we'll be on our way to the crystalline whatever.
Alright.
And just got to find out what it is. He didn't happen to leave you with a map, did he? Oh, actually, yes, he did. It's sort of rudimentary, and Thalen takes out from his pocket it's a page of the playbook that was ripped out, and is another map on the back of that. And Vatil turns it over and starts like looking at the words on it, and is like, "I know what that says." And flips it back over, like looks at the map, and he's like, let's say this is rudimentary.
Well,
Goodness. This is,
let me see.
He, like, hands it to Yezi.
Okay, it is almost like not having a map at all.
Oh, lass. You're in good hands.
Better be in nobody's hands.
He's gonna hold the map up to Iffy and say, just like old times, lass. Drawing this shite in the dirt. Well, I'll get through. I'll have to get out my compass. It's going to be sort
your
of exciting.
compass.
Oh yeah, you know, get us there somehow.
You know, it took you forever to figure out how one of those got used.
What, a compass?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
Well,
I had to explain it to you.
Lass, I don't understand why they work, but I understand that they do. Something about magnetic
Yeah,
north.
but you were following the wrong...
You can follow it south as well. That's not the point, is it?
Yeah, but if we're supposed to be going north, you ain't supposed to follow it south.
We got there, didn't we? Are you alive right now? That's what I thought. So I think we'll be on it. Well, and he's gonna like, well, he'll say, so we're going to make our way there to this little triangle. You see where he is pointing, Yezi or anyone, and you realize that he's pointing at the wrong little triangle because that's where you are now.
That's where we are.
What are you talking about? If he knows that it's because he can't read sentence handwriting.
Alright, give it here. She like takes it from him. Does anyone have a pencil? Is there a pencil in that drawer over there? I feel like Tavmia, like, walks over to a bedside door, opens it, she's like, no, there's some charcoal. Well, that'll work. Tavmia, like, grabs it and gives it to her, and if we, like, rewrites out the labels in, like, better penmanship, she's like, is that better?
Well, on the plus side, I would have just walked us right back to here. So we're going to go here. He points to the correct triangle. Take us about probably 4 hours.
Good. All right.
You take your little trip to the castle. If anything happens, if you can send to anyone.
I can't. Hiding he's used up a lot of ingredients.
He like puts his head in his hands and he's like, it would have been lovely if you'd have offered that piece of information.
Oh, well, I didn't think it was necessary. You're going somewhere where somebody can.
How's he going to send to us if you're in trouble? How's he going to know?
Well, you get there, you send to me, and if I respond with, then I'm dying.
Well, if anything happens, we'll know because you won't be there. You won't follow us.
No.
I'm going to expect you there tonight. Alright?
At the inn?
At the inn. Tonight. You go meet the king, whatever. And I don't mean tonight, 6 p.m. sharp. I mean before tomorrow morning.
Try. I don't know if the king's gonna keep us there.
Well, if he does, you'll be able to send to us. It'll be the next day.
It's true.
You can get your hands on something else. I don't want you moving around at night, but if you can get passage somehow, if you leave too late, just come back here. Alright? If you don't, you can start making your way, or if you can find transport. But I suppose it'll be difficult if the road's not.
Why don't we want to go around at night?
It's dangerous.
Is it? Yeah, I mean...
Wild animals, landslides, it's a mountain. If you've got lots of daylight, start making your way to us, try to get some transport. If it's going to mean you walking, it's the difference between you spending one night here and walking through the forest. Just spend it here, send that first sleep.
Yeah. Understood. Now y'all should get going, because this isn't going to last forever. Same for us, right? She looks at Tavmia. Yeah, it doesn't really last for a long time.
Alright, you go get your things. He looks at Yezi.
I have them.
I'll meet you at the front door then.
Okay. As he, like, gets up and walks out.
Mm-hmm. Tavamil, come with me to get ready. And he winks at Vatil.
Right. I am ready. She, like, stands up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I need to go get the dress.
Oh, yes.
And all my things.
And all of your things, everything you brought with you.
Oh, I forgot. I need that. She, like,
Shall we?
Yeah.
Senthet's, like, shrugs, shuts the door.
Sent it.
Thalen gets up, shrugs, shuts the door.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to inconvenience you.
Inconvenience me?
Mm.
How are you doing that?
I don't know, I suppose I'm not trying hard enough if you've not noticed it.
I just didn't want you to get involved, you know.
And your way of not involving me was telling me everything that was going on.
Telling me is
you
different
know,
than...
You know me, what am I going to do? Sit back and let you flounder?
I don't know, maybe I had some hope that you would.
Well, you can let go of that. It's quite fun, you know. I'm going to let you have all the fun. Not lightly.
You gonna be safe?
Oh, sure. Do you know me to get into trouble?
Actually, yeah. Like, we've thrown everything your way that's gonna help you.
all that's going to happen as far as I'm concerned is we're going to take a nice, relaxing 4-hour hike through the mountains. I'll see you later tonight, or else tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, what you're doing is noble. All of you.
Is it?
I mean, not that my appraisal is worth anything, but...
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's noble. I think we're just...
I didn't ask you. I know you'll help her to the best of your ability. I can't vouch for pointy ears, but seems like a good lad.
Maze.
I can't help myself. You're my priority. You've done enough, haven't you?
Yeah.
You need to get yourself out of there safely. You understand me?
I understand. Like, I ain't gonna be stupid about it.
I know you won't. If it seems like something's wrong, trust the instinct and get out of there. Just leave. No, take her with you, obviously, the two.
Yeah.
But you get that sense about you, you three get out of there. Understand that she wants justice or whatever. Her lad to be safe, her mother to be safe, but...
It's not gonna happen if she's safe, so...
You've got it. As much as she wants them to be safe, all they want is for her to be safe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Bringing me a bit of excitement.
Is that all it was?
Certainly enough. I'm quite greedy.
Are you now?
Like I said, you keep yourself safe.
Only if you do the same.
I'm expecting you.
Come on now.
Right.
She's gonna stand up and she's gonna hold her hand out to him.
He's gonna like raise an eyebrow at you and stand up. Look, I'm gonna have to walk for 4 hours. I better get it, you know.
Maybe I just wanted to touch you.
He's gonna grab your hand. And we're gonna cut to, we're gonna cut to Hotel Doralai. A hotel overlooking the Talenthi castle.
Ooh.
With all the bells and whistles and perks and room service.
And a wet bar.
And a wet bar. And a dry bar. And a moist bar. A damp bar.
And a mildewy bar. And an asbestos bar.
All the kind of bars. Mars bars. Hotel Doralai, beautiful hotel, you know, whatever. Imagine a hotel. It looks like that. You know, palm trees, not really. You, Vahrae, are having breakfast with your family at there's like a little cafe situation on one of the upper floors, and so you're sitting overlooking, it's like upper floors, it's not like a rooftop situation, but it's like, here's the entrance, and then, so one floor up. So you have a very nice, you know, view of the city square, and therefore the castle, and the castle gates. You see people milling about, you know, doing whatever, guards, posters up for various things, you know, on the ground, blown around, that sort of thing. You, though, however, Vahrae, are still a bit tired from last night because you were woken up at very early in the morning by a sending spell.
Oh.
And most of the spell was spent with you going, you know, floundering around in the dark. The room that you were sharing with Yusufi, because you both were booked your own room, but Yusufi wanted to sleep in your room.
Yeah.
Fully, you know, waking the heck up, be like, what the heck is going on? You're freaking out. And the main gist of the spell was someone asking you to see if a young spring Eladrin girl arrives to have an audience with the king. But don't say anything to her. She's dangerous. To which he replied.
He said, "Why is she dangerous? What's her name? I'll keep an eye out. Also, pissing hell, bruv. Pick a little time to send."
Cool, you don't get a response.
Fucking hell.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking in my sleep.
Okay. Yusufi goes back to sleep.
Look, you wanted to sleep in here.
I didn't realize you... I talked to yourself about girls and their names and stuff in your sleep, you freak.
Well, you don't dream about boys.
Well, not like that. I mean, maybe we'll go to, like, the park or something.
What do you think I'm dreaming about?
I don't know what you're dreaming about. All of a sudden, everything's flying everywhere, and you're saying, "What is your name?" Me.
Wow, I didn't realise you could get your voice that deep.
Well, you know, I've been practicing.
Why?
Because I get to impressions of you. And make
Go
Mommy
back to
and Daddy
sleep.
laugh.
Mom and Dad?
Sometimes, you know. You say, "Oh, do you do that little thing that you do?" No, I don't know. Anyway.
Go back to sleep.
All right. She goes back to sleep. You're mulling that over your head at breakfast, and you're listening to, well, yeah, you know, whatever. And Yusufi is, like, moving one piece of, like, toast around her plate. And she goes, "Vahrae.
Ooh.
Pour a flower out of a potion bottle.
What?
You know, your little trick. Because there's one there," and she points at, like, a table in the corner that, like, each table has a flower arrangement on it, but that one, it was cribbed or something. Like, the bottle's there, but the flowers are gone. And she's like, "Come on.
Yusufi.
Wouldn't that be nice? Also, this is awful." She's, like, looking around at all of the people, all of everything. Your parents are just talking to each other about nothing.
Right, give me a moment. Mum, Dad.
What? Yes?
I had a question. Do you know any spring Eladrins?
Well, no, we've never been here before. We don't
Just because
deal
you've never
with...
been here before doesn't mean that you've never met an Eladrin before.
Well, I mean, I've met quite a few Eladrins, but no, I mean, we don't know anyone. Why?
Just wondering.
Well, there you go.
No spring, ever?
Well, I mean, I must have, you know, every once in a while, you know, parties. Every once in a while, one will turn up, and he kind of, like, looks around to be like, "Oh, they didn't hear me say that and think it was whack." But no, you know, I don't.
Right, yeah, thank you. Like, stands up.
Where are you going, Vahrae?
Just gonna walk around. Yusufi wants to.
What do you mean? Why can't you just sit here and eat breakfast?
I'm done.
Why can't you just sit here? We're having a discussion about, you know, you can contribute, can't you?
We're not allowed to leave?
Well, it's not that you're not allowed to leave, but I don't understand why we can't all just have breakfast together.
We did.
Well,
we ate and we talked.
We can sit down. And Yusufi, like, looks up at Vahrae.
Alright. He, like, goes back and he sits down. Do you want me to discuss?
Well, I mean, son, if you're going to be
No, what do you want me to discuss?
Well, I mean, we were talking about the carpeting in the living room, and we were going to update it. You know, it's looking a bit dingy.
Right. I think under the table he's like using Druidcraft to make just like a bunch of flowers. And I feel like Yusufi probably sees that, but he's just like over and over again just making little flowers, like a bunch of different variants.
You reach into wherever you keep your potions to like find the one that you're like, that's this, that's that, you know, like you can tell. And you're pulling out ones that you know you can make flowers with and stuff, and Yusufi's like looking under the table, just like seeing you make like a pile of flowers, and she's like kind of like giggling to you. And you realize as you're like looking through, like you do like you shake a potion, like, and instead of droplets coming out, like tiny little flowers come out. She's giggling, and you reach into your bag one more time to grab another one, and you realize that there's things in there that you don't recognize. So what color do you think?
Purple. I need to use the restroom. Excuse me.
Okay.
Stands up and he just like walks away. He's gonna go somewhere where he's not like in sight of them or really anyone. So wherever. I mean, it could be even the restroom.
Okay, so you go to the restroom. Usually it looks up at you and is like you leave, and then she's like, don't go. Purple sounds nice, like whatever.
Yeah.
You go to the restroom, and it's like, one person, fancy schmancy. There's like a sitting room or whatever outside. You go to the bathroom, and you presumably look.
Yeah, he's gonna like put his bag on the like sink counter, and just like open it up and look at that stuff.
You see the potions that you're expecting to be there, and then there are 4 that you don't recognize.
4 potions?
Yep.
Good lord. All right. What are they?
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
No.
I hope you heard her flip the piece of paper over, the character sheet over. That's where we're going to end it.
Screw you.
It's called a cliffhanger, baby. Now we can turn the fans back on. Anyway, tune in next time for another episode.
Bye.
Bye.